Hello, hello. Welcome in, guys. How are you doing? Welcome to the 6th episode of our campaign, Ballad of Ennersval. Welcome in. I have, as always, a couple of announcements to get through. The first one is quite unfortunate today. I am sick, so if you hear my voice being off, that is why. And also, that could be the reason that we end the episode a bit earlier. It really depends on how much energy I have today. But I'm very much excited to be here. So yeah, I hope it goes great. As for other announcements, as always, the music you're hearing is from Syrinscape, which is a very good resource for any D&D master. Also, we have, as always, some audience participation going today. So you guys will be able to roll some dice and it will change some things in the campaign. And yeah, I think that's about it. Let's go say hi to our Liz, shall we?
Here with this lady.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
Well.
Good.
All right.
How are you doing, V?
So far, not dead. That's pretty good.
Hey, us too.
Yay!
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, while the players introduce themselves, Chad let us know if we need to bump anyone up or adjust the volume. So, Artie, who are you?
Hello, I'm Artie. On Twitch, I'm known as Fartie Artie. I'm an artist and up-and-coming animator. I play Kova.
Very good. All right. Swifty, whomst?
Hello, I'm Swifty. Mike, I swear to God, if you open that sandwich packet now, I'll murder you. Go and do it in the other room.
What a good introduction.
I'm an animator and artist as well, and I play Ritz, this tiefling lad here.
Amazing. Reb, whomst are you?
Hi, I'm Reb. I'm an artist, illustrator, Twitch streamer, gremlin, possum enjoyer, and I play Wick.
Yeah, you do. Yay. All right, and Shnu, who are you?
Hello, I'm Shnu. I play Kari of the Mooper clan in this campaign. And I'm an artist. Ow.
Yes. Amazing 3D and 2D. Yes, sir. We remember what happened last D&D brief. We remember. We know. So, everyone sounds good? Oh, Rep could be louder? Okay. Alrighty. So, this is episode number 6. And we don't know who's gonna do the recap for us.
Oh, I thought we did.
Yeah,
Did you?
I thought I was doing it.
Oh, I missed that because I spent the entire week in a fugue state. So
Yeah, fair.
yeah, if you guys decided, I thought we were gonna roll a d4, but if you guys already decided, go forth.
I mean, we can do that.
Well, I don't want to put stress on people who might not be prepared to do that today. That's fine. Like we don't have to roll the dice.
I'm very much not.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I don't want this to be a stressful thing. So yeah, Swifty, if you're prepared, please go ahead and tell us what happened last time.
All right, I will. Hey up! Ritz to the bad lads here, coming at you with a recap. I'm pretty tired. I stayed up all night pulling together Plan Ritz. It's my masterpiece. Step 1, tell the gang I'm forsaken. Step B, hit them with the cool de grace. Tell them if they keep me around, I can take the fall for the old oops, we robbed a house last night thing. Bada bing, bada boom, I get to help out, they get to continue saving the world or whatever. Except it don't go the way I expect. First off, Kova's gone and made me a freaking friendship bracelet. Like, made it, for me, with his hands. Am I supposed to fuck off now? Then for whatever reason, they all seem more interested in keeping me out of jail than sending me to jail, even though I basically told them I was a criminal. Like, what? I don't get it. But I ain't taking the gift horse for granted, even if it did seem like Wick was going to kick me out of a window for a sec there. So we decide our plan is just to get rid of everything we stole and hope we don't get caught. So Wick and Carrie go to get our weapons back from the Golden Liar, while me and Kova go and sell the stolen spice pouch to that scumbag Almeric. that don't go down the way I expect either. Cover's hilarious. He disguises himself as this Vegman guy and makes up this old tragic backstory. And Alney's smiling and eating it up. Gives me the creeps though, but hey, we got a great deal on the pouch. And then we only go and run into Uncle Wiles. She seems okay, so that's a huge relief. I missed him so much, man. Plus, I get to intro him to Cover and tell him about Carrie and Wick. He says I should bring him by the house, which is a bit weird. He knows I don't really do that anymore. Anyway, he gives us the heads up on a bodyguarding job before he has to split, way too soon as usual. When we meet back up, Wick and Carrie say they couldn't get the weapons because the guards were already hot on our trail. And then they say that Candor was there, and yeah, that checks out. Dude is way too smart. We might be in trouble if I can't convince him to smooth it over later. But right now, we're late to hit up Gwendoline at the House of the Dough. So, Carrie tells her we all had the shits, which is hilarious. But then Gwen asks us if we'll keep working with her, as like, heroes or something. And I'm like, what is happening? She's including me in that. She tells us more about the spooky shadow box we delivered, says she's been calling it a star trap because it traps stars. Like, it can literally pull a star out of the sky, store it, then boom, you can unleash the energy at the press of a button. Also, it turns out that Carrie is spiritkin, literally chosen by the moon bear to do its taxes or something. The important thing, though, is that she gives us 400 gold and a portable hole that I am so playing around with later. And yeah, that means we finally have enough coin to go and get Cover healed. Except he won't go to a temple unless I go too. So, I guess we're doing this. Unlike the rest of the day, the next part shakes out exactly as I expected. Bit sad, so I'm gonna just skip it if that's cool. So we get Cover healed, worth it. Then we're off to the guard tower to follow up on Gwen's quest and try and get our stuff back. Soon as we arrive, Candor pulls me aside and interrogates me about the robbery last night. He's pretty pissed. He'll lose the report though. I tell him it won't happen again and he just doesn't really believe me anymore. That's okay though. I'll prove it to him. I'm going to become someone he can feel proud to call his friend, you just watch. This Gwen thing is going to work out. Speaking of, we grabbed the deets on Gwen's quest from the guardmaster. It's figuring out what's going on with the dock. And Candor swings it so we can grab our weapons on the way out. Alright, we got this, bad lads. Let's go.
So, the gang grabbed their weapons and moved across the street towards the Blue Heel, the tavern, where they're staying for a while. You guys are getting there already, like, deep into the evening, and you see that the place is thrumming with activity at this point of the night. Last time you were here, the place was quite desolate. Now, though, you see a bunch of people. Everyone's cheery. People are clinking their glasses and having a good time. And you see that in the center of this activity, Betry, clearly drunk, is standing with one leg on the table, moving an arm with a big tankard around, and you can see like sloshing drops of beer everywhere. And he says, "So yeah, here I was against 4 shadows all alone, and I grabbed that big box and I thunked one of them on the head with it, and everyone clapped, and there was magic, and there was like boom, explosion, and they were like, whoa, Betry, you're so cool. And I was like, I know, but we need to get it to Gwendoline, and here we went to the city, and on the way, and he just like continues fully explaining his own version of events of what happened.
Yo, Betry, did you tell him about the part where you were naked?
What?
Yeah!
No! I it was a tactical undressing.
I bet it was. The thrill of the hunt, right, Betry?
You see that a lot of people are laughing, clinking their glasses. Everyone give me a perception or insight, up to you.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
Perception or insight. No.
All right, let's see it. So we got a big one. Big one.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Big one.
Big one.
31.
Alrighty. So yeah, Wick big one, Kova with a respectable 12, Kari with a 16, very good, and Ritz with a 21, very nice. This actually works out very well. So, Kari, you see that a lot of people are listening to the story enthralled, they're having a great time with it. And you remember that Gwendoline definitely said that this should be a secret. And you quickly understand why. A lot of people are laughing and cheering him on, but some people's eyes are kind of narrowing, and you see that some people are listening, but for very different reason. And Ritz, you notice a figure that you have seen before, a guy that was pawning jewelry on the edge of the road the first day you guys went to the city, that saw you guys and packed up and left. The same person is sitting at one of the tables currently, and he's not eating or drinking anything. He's just observing.
I'm gonna nudge the other guys and kind of incline my head over to that dude so they can get the heads up on him watching Betry, and then try and pull Betry down off the table. All right, mate, I think you've had enough. You should come with us for a bit. Come on.
What? I've only just started. I didn't even tell him about the fight at the farm.
Oh, we got an important business proposal to run by you, Betry. Very important, about your whiskey.
Yeah.
Ritz,
Someone's
give
got an eye on it.
me a deception check.
Let's go.
Oh, beautiful. Natural 20 for 22. As soon as you talk about his whiskey, he drops everything, and from the table, he leaps like a bird with his plump arms outstretched, fully falling on top of you, Ritz, and says, "Yes, we need to talk, we need to talk."
Let's
So-
get you to the room.
All right, so Ritz, you are grabbing Betry and take him upstairs. What are the rest doing?
Is that guy trying to leave or anything, or what's he doing?
Not yet. No, he's just sitting at the table, being
Okay.
very, very chill about it.
Cole would kind of blend in amongst the tables and the crowd, and try and get a different angle on the guy, and just in case there's anything he's doing with like his hands or anything he's like peeking at the party for, trying to get an angle on him.
Okay. All right. Give me another perception.
Okay.
Oh, that's very good.
Ooh.
23. Yeah, so you make your way around the people, and with your small size, you kind of bob and weave around drunkards. And as you get to the other side of the tavern and take a look at the man, he's not really doing anything with his arms. He's just sitting there at the table. Interesting thing is, no one is at his table. Although a lot of places are just teeming with people. And he's just sitting there alone, observing quietly.
Does he have anything recognizable on him?
Well, he has dark leathers, very, very simple leather armor on. You see an edge of a dagger by his hip, but nothing too out of the ordinary.
No, like Crimson Wolf or Doe
No,
or anything?
no clan affiliation on them.
Okay, he'll keep looking in the meanwhile.
All right.
For now.
Wick and Kari, what are you guys doing?
The person that's sitting down, did you say that that's the same person who ran away with their stuff?
With your stuff?
Yeah, they had the wares that they, when they caught sight of Wick and
Oh,
Ritz,
yes. Yes,
they
that is
ran away.
correct.
It's the same person.
Yes.
I'm kind of curious enough. I want to approach them and ask them if I can join them for a drink.
Okay. Wick, while you see Kari decisively turn towards the man and walk there, what is your plan?
That's a good question. Is Cobra sitting at a table?
He just if you spot him, he's kind of just standing in between like the pathway, and people are kind of just walking past him.
Oh no.
He's just standing in the crowd.
Wick is also just standing.
Nice.
She doesn't know what we're like because Ritz went upstairs and everyone that she's just.
All right, no problem, no problem.
She'll keep an eye in case something shady happens.
Would
Sure thing.
Kova see her be in panic?
Yeah, for sure.
Probably.
Yeah, he'd bop over there if he sees her
Okay.
like confused. Hey, what are you? Why is Kari there now?
I don't know what's happening.
Hey,
I don't know what's happening. Betrie's been really obnoxious and loud and talking about everything.
Yeah, she's probably got it though.
She got
Kari's fine.
You want to sit down and eavesdrop a
Sure.
little bit?
Sure. Do you want to get anything? Oh, I don't have money. Well, we can pretend to drink.
We can pretend.
We can pretend.
Yeah. She just like starts miming drinking out of a cup.
Join you.
Do you have a cup in your hands to?
No.
Or just like, oh, okay, I see. Just have a hand around an invisible cup, acting like you're drinking. Very
Did Edgar
inconspicuous.
leave a drink?
Yes, he did actually.
Oh, he'd probably grab it and then put it in front of Wick.
There
Okay,
we go, yeah.
no problem.
She does not sip it, she just pretends.
Okay, all right. Very,
Nice.
very nonchalant. While the two of you are being very not suspicious, Kari, you are getting closer to the man at the table, and give me an insight.
Sure. My insight tells me be a sick. Oh.
Oh. Oh, 19. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So, a couple of things that you notice when you get closer. It's a very interesting thing. When you step closer to the table, it feels like the sounds of the tavern are somehow quieter. It's as if there is a small bubble of like silent, not complete silence, but like soft murmurs instead of the rowdiness of the tavern. And you can still hear things from further away, but it is strange, and you suddenly feel completely one-on-one with this person. And as you get closer, you see that the man just lifts his head a bit up towards you and says, yes?
Kari, in surprise, has a little sort of sigh of relief, like, oh, it's much better here. Sorry, I recognized you.
You did?
Are you? Yes, I saw you when I arrived to the city the other day. I was wondering if I might sit and join with you for a drink.
He looks you up and down a little bit. Give me a persuasion check, Kari. All right, 13, not bad. He gives you a tiny, tiny little smile and says, "Of course. Please sit down."
How is it quieter here?
That is one of my presents that I've received. I get anxious when there's a lot of noise. This helps me.
Oh. It surely is a blessing. The city is much louder than I'm used to.
Yes.
Um,
I've been here for a long time, but still can't get used to it.
Oh. I can see why. Sorry to be so direct, but I wanted to ask you about something. I noticed on arrival to the city, you had seen the the group of people I'm with. And she kind of points towards, or eyes towards the table where Wick is now sitting at, and I'll mention a purple-skinned individual. I noticed you ran quite quickly, and I just wanted to know if I should be concerned with these two.
I guess depends on how much noise you can stomach. I'm always wary of Black Boar clan. Too loud.
Oh. Is it just the noise?
Yeah,
What are
one more in the city means less quiet places.
Causes you much distress. Okay. Are there Black Boar clan are just known for too loud? Anything more than that?
They have racing competitions around for Fallows. A lot of metal, a lot of sound. Not my thing.
No. Okay. Thank you for telling me.
No problem.
By the way, have you seen an orange cat around the city?
I've seen many cats.
Mm.
Like them more than the dogs. They're quiet.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they seem like kin. I'm looking for a cat that belongs to a lady named Fiora, the name of Chester. Don't know if you've heard of this.
No, I'm sorry. Question for a question though. What are you doing in this city?
I have a message I had to deliver to Lady Gwendoline, and now I'm on the way to the Fallows. There seems to be quite a serious incident, I suppose, that's been happening. Many mysterious murders, not murders, sorry, deaths that don't seem to line up. That's what I'm heading next to. Do you know much about the Fallows, or of this news?
No, not really.
Sorry, my name is Kari, the Moonbear Clan. What is your name?
Marcus.
Marcus. She just thanks him for his time and stands up to sort of do a bow. I don't get the impression he's much of a handshaker. All right. Well, thank you for your time, and I'll leave you to your meal. Thank you for the quiet. It's a blessing in the city.
He nods, and as you step away, the sound of the tavern comes back. While this is happening, and Cove and Wick, you guys saw Kari just sit and talk with this fella. But Ritz, you've been upstairs helping drunk Betry to his room. He guides you to his room, and you haven't actually been inside yet. So when you get inside, you see that his room is much more lavish than the ones that he got you guys. It has humongous bed that is comical with the difference in size to him. And he, as soon as he opens the door, he says, "Behold my small and insignificant housing for the night. I'm so lonely." He starts crying.
Oh no. Oh, it's all right, Betry. It's all right. It's befitting of the best whiskey peddler in Ennersval, right?
I'm no peddler. I'm a businessman.
You know what? You're right. In fact, while I got you all alone, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. And I'll close the door so that we're in there together.
He opens one of his red eyes. You see, like, tears still rolling down, but he's looking at you with one eye. Yes?
This'll cheer you up. I've got a really good business proposal for you, my man.
I'm listening.
How you feel about getting in on the ground floor of a brand new adventuring team up and coming in Ennersval?
What does that have to do with the whiskey?
Well, you see, I was thinking. Alright, we were talking to Lady Gwen earlier, and she wants to enlist our services as adventurers and heroes. Lady Gwendoline, one of the leaders of this old place, pretty high up there. And, it would be really great if we could maybe endorse your whiskey to people as we go around and do quests and shit. Kind of like a little sponsorship, you could say. Opportunity for you. You get your whiskey out there, you get your brand name out there, good advertising, and maybe you put a little bit of coin in our pockets for our trouble.
Give me a persuasion check.
Little swindler.
19.
Ooh.
Pretty good. And he says, right. It does make sense. Adventurers are pretty exciting. People might associate my wares with adventure and triumph. But
Yeah, think about it. The Bad Lads endorsed by the whiskey of Betry. Pebbleworth whiskey, right?
Yeah, Pebbleworth whiskey, of course. But I mean, I hear there's a bigger adventuring group in town, like something Golden something. I mean, that's pretty good name.
Yeah.
Maybe you
But
should
don't
ask
worry
them.
about those guys, Betry. Like, I'm letting you in on the ground floor here, right? I could go to other people, but I'm coming to you because I appreciate what you've done for us so far, and I think you deserve this opportunity.
He starts rubbing his chin as he falls backwards on the bed. And starts snoring.
Can I see if he's got his room key on him?
Well, yes, he let you two in with a room key that he was brandishing in one of his hands.
I'm grabbing it. I'm gonna lock him in so he can't cause any more trouble.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sure, you lock him in.
Yeah.
I'll go down and join the others.
All right. By that point, Kari is done talking with Marcus, and all four of you reconvene. It's still quite loud here, and a lot of people are milling about, but you four find each other. What do you do?
Hey, Wick.
Yeah.
I've been curious. It's just been weird places to ask. I've never really asked you about the forge in your chest and the, what are they? The wands that make a loud noise.
Oh, the gun.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm unfamiliar with a lot of things with you. Apparently there's more fire. There's Croquembouche, right, Riz?
What?
Oh yeah, croquette.
That one.
Yeah,
different
potato
food.
tomato.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Yeah, I got a friend called Crossette. She's a fire genasi. You guys would get on.
Oh,
Croquette. Yeah.
Well, I call her fire starter. So you know.
Whoa.
dude, how long has she been here?
I don't know. You could ask her. I've known her for a couple of years.
So, do fire genasi get made out of fire? What do you? How do you?
Well, that's a good question.
Uh-huh.
Actually, so DM question: how much
Yes?
would I know about fire genasi lore in the sense of D&D, how they're made?
I mean, really not that much. You only
Yeah.
know one other fire genasi.
Okay.
But give me a history check. Why not? Maybe you know something.
No.
Or
No.
yeah, I just know there's a fire people. You're a fire person. Osmi is a
It is
fire
a-
person.
Is there fire? Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know. Like, honestly, that's one of the things that has been on my mind a lot.
Are your parents fire genasi?
I don't really know my parents.
Oh,
I don't know if they exist.
is Osmi a fire genasi?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. As far as I can tell, she has parents. Never really
Uh-huh.
asked about that situation. It's just it's weird. I don't know.
Well, fire genasis have an oven.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Osby doesn't have an oven. This was a necessity, you could say.
Yeah, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
What about your boomstick things?
What about them?
I mean, I'm a pretty alright woodworker. I've just never seen that.
Oh, well, yeah, I've heard tell of them existing in other places. Osmi and I worked hard on this one to, we had a stint as adventurers and wanted something that set us apart, and we kind of worked together. She's really good with metals and magic, and I like to tinker. So yeah,
Wow.
I mean, it's a cool way to get the jump on someone for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of loud to get the jump on anything.
It is kind of loud. That is getting in my way more than I've realized.
I like it. It's cool.
Thanks.
You like
Yeah,
figured
true.
out how to make it yourself.
Yeah, well, with Osmi.
Wow. Are you like a smith?
You could say that, yeah. A lot of the Black Boar clan have hobbies in smithing and tinkering, and all we do is kind of go look for precious metals, mine, and then recycle the shit that we have that broke, make cooler bikes, put
Oh,
fire in the bikes.
Do you use the fire from like your fire genasi shit to like wield stuff and? Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
You
I
look
can.
with your poop.
What?
Your
Huh?
fire. That's what you said. Your fire genasi poop.
Fire genasi poop.
Yeah, that's what you said.
My
Rick.
shit?
Yeah,
My
you
fire
said
genasi
that.
shit?
You are hot shit, Wick.
What?
Oh, don't talk to me about hot shits right now. I don't really want to know.
Oh yeah, sorry
Papa, do you
about
need
that.
water? Are you okay?
No, I'll be alright, I think. As long as I don't get another bathroom visit like last time.
Yeah. Just she whispers a little bit. Kova, it's a figure of speech. Fire genasi shit is like fire genasi stuff, I just
Oh, I knew that.
yeah. No, you're good. You're good,
Oh,
buddy.
I get it. Oh.
Yeah.
Soupy mama.
Soupy mama.
Kari taps on one of the chains on Wick's hat. And she says, "Is Osmi behind this?"
What?
Oh, yeah. You noticed.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of shakes her hat a little bit.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make any noise.
Oh. Well,
That's really funny. You have a quiet hat and a loud firearm.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, in retrospect, I could have asked her to put the enchantment on the gun, but
Yeah.
we were
But-
dumb.
Yeah.
That's silly.
It is kind of
We
silly.
can talk to Marcus over there. He has some. Seems he's got the gentleman I
Oh,
sat
he's-
down with.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
As Kari points backwards, you guys see there's no one at the table.
What?
Oh, where'd he go?
Huh.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
He's still there. Don't you see him?
What?
Look.
Ritz is really confused.
I'm
What?
kidding. He's gone.
Oh.
Oh, you got me again.
Was that one of the guys that spotted us when we entered the city?
Yeah, he's the
Oh.
one that ran with all of his wares. So I just wanted to inquire a little bit. But it seems like he ran because he doesn't like noise, and specifically the noise of the Black Boar clan.
Oh.
He wasn't eyeing
Yeah.
up Vetri because I got the impression he was like listening on the
Yeah.
Gwen stuff.
Hey, that is kind of funny. You're Black Boar who are loud, but your hat is silent.
Mm-hmm.
Guess you only need to get the drop on someone once, though, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
That's curious.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, we, as kids, not that smart.
That's a good enchantment then.
I think also that not to diminish Osmi's ability as a magic user, but I feel like enchanting this gun would be a lot more finicky than enchanting a little hat.
Especially if you gotta repair it?
Oh yeah.
Do you use
mean-
magic for that?
I can't. The only magic stuff that I have is my fire, which I try to avoid, lest it get out of hand, but I can usually just grab a hammer and some tinkering tools and fix it if I need to.
Wow.
oh,
It's been a while since I've seen anything smithed.
You know, if we end up going to the Black Boar clan at any point,
Whoa.
see some of the forges and the mining operations. I mean,
oh, we got her, please. Come on, racing.
Slugs. Racing?
yeah.
What is?
Yeah.
What do you
She
mean?
she kind of leans back in her chair, and you can see that she's looking up into the middle distance, thinking, and a soft smile comes across her face as she thinks about the races, and she's like, "Yeah, listen, if at the end of all of this, if we find the time, let's do it."
Wait, Wick, did you used to race?
Me? Oh, I never had my own bike. No, I never had my own. They're called hogs.
Hogs.
Didn't have a
Animal?
metal horse with the
I
spinning
didn't.
legs.
Yeah, I didn't have a metal horse with spinning legs.
What is happening?
I'll let Wick explain. It's amazing.
Yeah, so our buddy, we mentioned him the other day, Elidor. He used to, as far as I know, live here in the Fallows, and you know, we would ride around on his hog a lot. He would drive the hog, and it was, God, what was it called? It started with an I. It was
The
really
Inferno.
cool. Well, it could have been.
Hog.
Ignis. She's thinking and not looking through her notes. She's thinking and not looking through her notes.
Looking through her brain notes.
She's looking through her brain notes. Eamud.
Whoa.
Earmud.
Ear mud.
Earmud.
And wait a second. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. The
Earmud.
front half looked like a horse, y'all.
Ear mud. The horse.
Does
Eamud.
Earmud mean horse?
IOMUD. Eamud.
Eo.
Eomud.
Eo mud. Oh.
It's
Not
they
familiar.
call them that, you know, it's been a while. The terminology might have changed. There's chariots. They call them chariots. They call
Whoa.
them the hogs. There's the riders. They're called the, oh god, what did we call them? What did we call them? The racers? No. The chariot pullers.
I call
The
them the
one-
racers.
Chariot
The racers.
ears?
maybe. I don't know.
Huh.
But yeah. Anyway, he's really cool. He if we run into him, we could ask if he has any intel on races that happen regularly. I mean, Ritz, have you seen any of the races recently? Has there been any?
I mean, I never really got to go and see any of them, but
Yeah.
every now and then they'd tear through the streets nearby. I could hear them, and sometimes I'd see them go past, but I ain't never been to a proper race or anything before. But Kova, like, there's like a bunch of them, and they all sit on these metal machines, and then they just tear through the streets, and whoever finishes like laps of the city first wins.
Is that safe?
No,
No.
that's kind of half the fun.
Yeah.
Oh. If you...
No, it's great. You got to see it. It's so cool.
It's really fun.
I've always wanted to go.
The biggest races aren't in the city, though.
No?
No. Biggest races are... what were they called? The steps?
What?
The steps with the worms?
What?
The steps with the worms.
Steps with the worms. I never went there. I think maybe when I was really young, I remember hearing about the worms and how the worms were on vacation and now it was time to go to the steps to be loud and rowdy or something. I don't know.
The worms are on vacation.
The worms they went on vacation.
Ritz, give me a history check. And Kari might as well
visually
too.
like
If-
1,000-yard stare.
Was that B for the history check or
Yes,
wait?
history for Ritz, and
Okay.
Kari might as well take one if she wants to. 14. Okay, so you know that the steps are to the southeast from Ennersval, and it is an area where the clan of the Ember Eagle reigns. You also know that indeed the place is virtually inhospitable for anyone else because the huge sandworms that live in the steppes under the ground are destructive. So they tear into people and horse alike with very very clear ease. So the fact that the Black Boar clan goes there willingly to have fun is a bit crazy.
That's fucking bonkers. I heard that no one goes there because every time they do, they get ripped apart by worms.
Oh, what? Look. What? How
Yeah,
big was
there are
that?
giant worms that live underneath the ground and they like destroy anything that they find. So no one goes.
Mm-hmm.
But you're saying that the Black Boar clan do, and they race.
This
No
is
worm can
crazy.
stop the Black Boar clan.
Hey, you want us to race?
Wick, you are the coolest person I've ever met.
She gets real. She's real giddy right now.
So do we just sit down there and you do the racing, or what do you?
Well, you wouldn't be unless you wanted to drive. I don't think anyone would be
I don't think I should drive.
steering. You know how carts have like there's space to sit. It's like that.
Like, okay.
Like
Um.
when on Elidor's bike, not. I don't know if bike is a word that I can use in this campaign.
You can say bike. I see that the aneurysm is getting closer. Just for your own safety, say bike.
Bicicleta.
My nose starts bleeding.
Oh, no.
There was a little like seat on the side that I think if I remember correctly, it was like both me and Osmi would be on the bike and one of us could be in the little like pocket.
Oh.
Wait, so
Yeah.
you would ride with Elidor and Osmi?
Yeah. Yeah,
Whoa.
he has his bike and it was really cool. We helped him fix it up sometimes. We stayed with him for a bit and yeah, he was like our chauffeur.
And he's not a fire nest.
No, he's just a guy.
What do you mean, just a guy?
I mean, as far as I know, he's just a normal human.
Huh.
Sounds pretty rad, though. You must be excited to see him again.
Yeah, I miss the guy. He saved us.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to ask more about that, but seems like it might be a bit of a painful memory for you.
Ah,
Yeah. And she
Speaking-
looks around a little bit and she's like, yeah, definitely not in an open place like this.
speaking of a place like this, hey, Ritz, what did you do with Bedry?
Oh, yeah, is he okay?
Oh, yeah, he's fine. He's bust out upstairs. I kind of locked him in a little bit. He swings
Oh.
the key around his finger and puts it on the table in front of them.
Oh my
Um,
gods.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure he couldn't come out and like start talking shit again. Like, I could have told him not to, but he was so drunk I don't think he'll remember anything tomorrow anyway, so just figured better to be safe. He can stay in there till he feels better in the morning, then we can let him out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if Gwendoline was telling us to be kind of hush-hush about everything, you can't have him blabbing when he gets a little bit too tipsy.
Yeah, he's going to draw the wrong kind of attention.
Yeah,
Should we talk about this in the room?
maybe.
Maybe. We're already being looked at by people.
Are we being looked at right now?
It's very difficult to say. There's a lot of people around you.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Let me get you guys some drinks first. I want to get you guys some drinks. I kind of wanted to ask. You know, are we all really doing this? Like, I know you've all got your own stuff going on, but are we like gonna stick together as like a team and work for Gwen and shit?
I don't know if I've got much of a choice.
Well, I mean, you don't have to, Cova. If you don't want to.
Well, what's the alternative for me, Ritz?
I don't know. Do you have somewhere to go?
I've been pushed out of where to go a couple of miles away.
Do you think anything's going to happen to Morn? Like, you got pushed out of there because, you know, your patron was scared, right?
Well, whatever happened in Morn is already sort of present. I don't know if it can get much. I mean, I would be surprised if it got much worse. I think he was scared of someone. I don't know what it means, but he said something about she's here, and I don't know if he meant Wick or if he meant someone else.
She's here in Ennersval.
No, they said this as I was sort of pushed out of Morn by him.
Like he was scared of someone. A she.
Yeah, I thought of it recently again. Maybe he referred to whoever was in my dream?
Maybe.
We still don't really know who that is. I don't know.
Either way, I only really want you guys here if you want to be here, you know? But I'm up for it if you guys are up for it.
I mean, I also do want to be here with you guys.
Me too.
Yeah?
I mean, like, I was expecting to be here alone, and having y'all with me it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about you, Carrie?
I'm exactly where I need to be.
Alright, I guess we're the bad lads then, eh?
Yeah.
He's gonna go and grab some drinks for people. He'll grab 4 rosy cheeks and bring them to the table.
Mm-hmm. All right. Take off 2 gold pieces.
Will
Whoa.
do.
Woo!
Some expensive drinks.
Mm-hmm. Expensive place. So you guys cheer, get a drink in, sit and relax
To
for
the
a
bad
bit.
lads!
To the Badlands!
Yeah.
All right. It is getting quite late. So what is your plan?
I mean, Cole would probably assume that we're gonna go to our rooms.
All right.
Y'all want to go to Kari and I's room and talk about quick plans for the morning and then hit the hay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Your thing?
All right.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
So
Shuffle, shuffle.
the 4 of you
Shuffle,
go
shuffle, shuffle.
up the stairs, shuffle, shuffle. The revelry of the first floor is getting quieter and quieter, and you are alone. What are we up to?
Rich, do we talk much about what we were invited to?
Oh
ask
yeah.
About?
Yeah. Since we're all like a team now and everything, teammates. We got a job offer. Yeah, we bumped into my Uncle Wiles in town, and he let us know that someone's looking for people to bodyguard him out of the city. It's just like 1 morning's work. It's 100 gold. It's for a guy called Romand. Seems like it might be a good opportunity.
We're also invited to Rick's. I'm sorry. To Ritz's house.
Aye, that's not my name.
Who's Rick?
Who's
Oh.
Rick?
Why is my nose bleeding?
When does this job need to happen?
Well, as early as tomorrow morning, but apparently we can push it off a day or two if we need to.
Mm.
Well,
And
Jesus.
also, I met a cool dude called Virek. I kind of owe him, kind of bailed me out a little bit of a bad situation, and he's looking for a friend. He's at Boots and Lodgings if we want to go and just get more details on that or anything. I'd appreciate a bit of backup with it.
That's where the nurse is too, right? Or was
Yeah.
assistant was to be.
Yeah. We also might find Crozette there as well.
Oh.
She sometimes stays.
Oh. I'd love to talk to her a little bit.
It's a lot of flies in one basket.
It's a great place to stay. It's nice and clean and cheap.
That's in the Fallows.
Yep.
Well, we got several birds and maybe 1 or 2 stones that we can all handle it. That's the saying, right?
Yeah.
Several birds and some stones.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could, yeah. I mean, I don't know where Elidor is at nowadays. I doubt he's still living in the Fallows if he's such a high-ranking rider, but we gotta go there anyway to investigate these deaths.
Should we? Do you mention? I mean, I guess we got money now. Look
Oh yeah,
into-
we do have money now.
Yeah, look into. Wasn't the lady who was sort of the rival of Layfeed a potion maker?
Moira?
Fiora?
Fiora.
Fiore.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Moira.
Fiora's pharmacy. It's in the Fallows.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could get some healing potions if we want that.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
We can spend some of the gold we made as kind of like a starter fund for the bad lads, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe put a little bit aside to make sure that we have like a good basis to start from. Do you guys have any plans for that fiscally, I mean?
What?
You know, are you gonna keep a good account of it, account for overheads and everything? You know,
What?
maybe we could even split it, maybe pay some dividends. You know, I could, you know,
Why-
put you down as shareholders or something in the.
Those are a bunch of big words.
Rich, are you having a stroke?
Do you want me to maybe take account of this money and you know, make sure everything's going down the straight and narrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll help you with these records.
You know, because I was thinking
would
that
be nice.
maybe we could have like an amount that's like the savings for the party, and then maybe we could have like an emergency fund where we put maybe I don't know 15% or something every time we get a big bundle of money into this emergency fund, and then if anything happens that we need, you know, potions or curse removals or anything for, then that's there. And you know, we could maybe even pay 5% out to personal funds each time, and then you all have a bit of, you know, personal money, but we can still keep a lot in the savings, make sure that we're all accounted for. That can cover any overheads or expenses.
Wick's
you know, recurring
eyes are
costs.
wide as dinner plates looking at Ritz. Yeah, sure.
If you don't, if you don't, I can take care of it in the morning if you don't mind. Let me have it for a few minutes. I'll just
I can help you. I mean, no, I don't want to be rude, but I know that you're not the strongest reader of common.
I mean, I would probably be writing it in Infernal. I guess maybe you could translate it if people want a record. I can
don't
write you
know
guys
if
some
I can
receipts.
read it.
I can read that.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Holy shit! No way!
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Wait.
thank you, Wick.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't have good handwriting, but I can help.
I can help with the handwriting.
Wick, look. He'll like reach into his pouch and take out some paper and just write "Hello, Wick" in Infernal on a piece of paper and then hold it for. Look.
Holy shit! She takes it and she scribbles "OMG High Ritz" in Infernal and hands it
Oh
back.
no, they
Oh my God,
invented
this is
chat
fucking
rooms.
best.
Hey, this Kova spot that writing?
I don't think they're
I'm
hiding
not being
anything.
secretive about it.
Would Kova be able to read it?
Do you have Infernal?
I have a different thing.
Oh, yes. Yes. You can.
Wait, what does it look like for me? Does it look like it's infernal or does it look like it's common for me?
That's the thing. You have no idea how Infernal looks. But the
I
symbols are interesting and new, but for some reason they make sense.
think Kova would know from a bit ago when he saw Ritz's notes. When he woke up, he overlooked and saw his infernal writing.
It looks similar, but symbols are very new. I don't think you would be able to write using them. They look like scribbles, but for some reason they make up something that makes sense for you.
Kova's like, you see him like daze as soon as the note like flashes in front of his eyes. Wait.
You alright, Kova?
Can you read? Can you write another thing?
Yeah. What do you want me to write?
Just something I wouldn't know.
He just writes Kova's cool.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
I mean, I know my handwriting's bad, but there's no need to be like that
I
about it.
can read it.
What?
I don't know.
Oh,
What? How the fuck can you read it?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
wait. And she pulls out... She pulls out the gun.
Uh-huh.
No, wait.
Nick, no!
And she turns it and points to the barrel and she says, "Can you read this?" And you see carved across it in what looks like maybe infernal. It says fire and ire.
Fire and ire.
What?
Huh?
Kova,
No.
you got language vision. What's happening?
Ah!
We can all read Infernal. Carrie, can you read Infernal too? And he holds up the note in front of Carrie's face.
Great not.
Oh.
Kova's gonna take out his wacky fucking book, and page through, and on a page, Ritz would see there's a post-it note in there that clearly has Candor drawn in it with a bunch of doodles of like swords and helmets and shit around it. But on the other page, there is a scribbling that he put down of the writing that was on the bag from Ovid, on the spice pouch. Can he read it now?
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Check. Okay, 16.
16. So it's interesting. The runes are clearly not language. They are not supposed to be read by humans. It's arcane symbols. They give you a little bit of information about taste. So each rune is less of a word and more of a concept. And you can see like salty, sour, sweet, things like that woven together in this dance of symbols.
He'll like dissect it, and each symbol he'll put that separately down, and then and then the words that will loosely describe the runes. Huh.
What you doing there?
I can kind of read the runes.
Whoa.
What did you put in those drinks, Riz?
Nothing. They were straight from the bar.
Kova, as you leafed through the book, and now are you closing it?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you turn to close it, on the page next to the drawing you did of Candor, you see written in a handwriting that is not your own, in a language that you do not know, a phrase: "Knowledge is power."
Oh, darn it.
What's up?
I think.
You
It
alright,
might-
Cobra?
It might be another. I might be Sam. It might be a Sam thing.
Oh.
Yo, is Sam pranking you?
I don't know. I don't understand. This is new.
I don't suppose you can ask him.
Sam.
Hey, Sam.
Think real hard.
Okay, you guys see how Kova's face crunches up as he thinks real hard.
Think he's doing it. Look him go.
No, I'm just getting close to farting.
Oh shit, step back.
Yeah, no, I'm no. It's nothing's there. He wrote. I mean, is it in the page like still there, or is it just like a glimpse? That
No, it's still
was-
there. Still there.
Oh, there. You read it.
Can I read it?
Nope.
Nope.
I can't read it. I probably.
It's stop. I didn't write that.
I mean, it looks kind of like ass if you like tilt your head a little bit and then just take that a little bit.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it says knowledge is power or something.
Wow.
So poetic. Real poet, that man.
That's pretentious.
Yeah, it kind of is. Yep. Well, I don't know how to feel about that.
I guess that means Sam can probably read Infernal too, right?
I don't know what it's limited to.
I'm gonna pull out. Wick pulls out a piece of paper and writes, in Infernal, "Hey Sam, you smell like beans." And she's gonna fold it up and put it in her pocket.
You're not going to show
Okay.
it.
nice.
That's for me.
Uh-huh. It's a little
That felt
treat for me.
Now we'll see who's on mission.
Oh, okay. Okay. Revelations in the evening. That's cool.
Well.
mhm.
You must be feeling a way about it.
No. I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing.
I mean, it seems good so far.
That's worrying though, right?
A little bit. I ain't smart enough to know what kind of thing you can do with this, but if it means we can just all communicate using Infernal, except for Kari, then it's pretty fun.
Yeah. I don't know if I can write it though.
If we now, Kari, you've got your fancy little mind link thing.
Mm-hmm.
We don't
Mhm.
need to give you notes if we can just brain connect. Like if I gotta hear something from Ritz and Ritz passes a note to me, then I could communicate that to you through my brain holes.
That is so smart.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that would work.
What if I think in Infernal?
And wouldn't it just be like speaking in Infernal?
She sets up a mind link with you, Ritz.
He thinks really hard in Infernal.
Okay.
Mhm.
You see Ritz's face is now scrunched up just like those. He's thinking
He's
real
thinking
hard.
about the
Yeah.
recipe for hand pies
Yeah,
in Infernal.
If I'm correct in assuming, Kari, you can send messages and people can reply if they want to, but it's not like you can hear people's thoughts, right?
Yeah. So, the typical like form of it is, or the one without an action, like that's just a one message across type of deal. But setting up the mind link allows for telepathic conversation. But I don't know what the extent of it is. If there's a certain feeling that happens alongside, so you kind of know when your thoughts are going outward. We can check on the sheet if there's a better description of it.
Actually, quick question: how many times a day can you make a like double link?
Yeah, that's a good question. We can probably shift it because it's different from the cluster one, right? So we can add a limit if you want to.
No, I'm just
can
curious
have
what the
a-
writing is, but it
limit.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter right now. I think we can figure it out later.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
So-
give it a quick read and then.
Okay, yeah. So Kari connects with you. Ritz, Kari, you can't hear obviously his infernal thoughts.
The
Your thoughts
Infernal
are your own,
thoughts.
Ritz.
I'm pretty sure it says a creature has to know a language.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. So long as you possess the ability to speak a language, then you can share. So it doesn't matter if you're thinking in another language. There's just a pure bridge just from the fact that you know a language. Like that becomes the point of
Like the
understanding.
construct. Like the aberration thingy.
Yeah. So the aberration either has a language or the person who is like puppeteering it knows the language, so it allows that or we allow that to happen that way.
Neat.
Yeah.
But
So you
you
would
can also
translate
probably
it?
tell what's happening because Ritz is mouthing the words as he's thinking. them.
Yeah, of
Mhm.
course.
Impressive.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Impressive. Okay, so is there anything else you guys want to do this evening? Because it is getting quite late.
It's
I
like
mean, once they get to the rooms, Kova's got a lot of questions.
Yeah, go on. So Wick and Kari stay in their room and get ready for the night. Ritz and
snooze
Kova.
time.
Snooze time. Ritz and Kova get back to theirs. I assume it's like that moment in a sleepover where everyone gets in bed and then 2 seconds later in the dark,
Yep.
Kova starts speaking.
Yep. He like
Perfect.
jumps out of bed, but the jump is very lackluster because he's a tiny little man, and grabs his book and shuffles over and sits on the floor next to your bed.
Ritz is like face down, fully clothed, cloak over his head, like groaning.
Ritz.
Hey, Kova.
Hey, yeah, I got a question.
He lifts up his cloak and peeks out.
What's it like having a knight as a friend?
Night.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Candor?
Yeah.
Oh! What, you into knights?
I don't know. I read like a lot of stories about them. They see like slay dragons and save princesses.
Yeah, I mean, I guess some of them do.
Are you friends with the princess?
Ha! Nah, not really. I mean, I'm not really friends with the knight either. I mean, Candle's not really... He sits up properly and shuffles to the edge of the bed so we can have the conversation properly with Kova. Candle's not really a knight. But, you know, he's about the closest thing that you're going to get to a knight around here.
As you shuffle over, you can see there's a list of questions in his book next to the image of Candor.
It grins.
So,
Oh, what you got there?
do worry about it. Are you also a knight?
There's a weird amount of emotions that passes over Ritz's face when he says that. And then it settles into him schooling his expression back into a kind of happy distance. Nah, of course not, of course not. Me as a knight, that's the funniest thing I've ever fucking heard.
Inside check.
Sure, go on.
What was that about? Oh, okay, 21.
21. Okay.
Holy shit.
I think, yeah, as Ritz says, I'm the furthest thing away from a knight. That's a joke. You see, there's a bitterness to his smile, and he tries to play it off as he doesn't care. He really cares.
He does like a 2-second little peek at him, like, But then he goes, "Oh, I think you're pretty chivalrous and stuff. You're fine. You're a big knight."
I don't think that's...
Just writing it down.
Anyway,
So-
Candor, right? You wanted to ask about Candor?
Yeah. How
Yeah.
long have you known him?
Oh, like maybe just over 4 years, nearly 5.
So you're not related?
Oh, no. No, I think he'd have killed me by now if we were related.
Do you like him?
What, you mean like as a friend?
Do you know like a wing? Man, I've never winged before, but I can try.
Do you like him, Kova?
I'm not gonna. This is me asking questions.
Candor's great, but we drive each other fucking crazy. That would be a really bad idea.
I did not expect that at all. You doing that sounds crazy.
I mean, to be honest, Cova, he kind of likes people who are a bit more quiet like you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He appreciates people who are kind of smart and a bit more reserved. He don't like people who are too loud, you know?
You're like super smart.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, dude, you just talked super smart about money stuff.
Oh, well, that's different. That's like money
No.
stuff, innit? That
That-
shit's easy.
See, you're smart.
Oh, I just got taught by someone who was good at it, that's all.
I am. Has he
Yeah.
tried pop-up pippi pieces?
He hasn't. I've never been able to get him to try it. That's the thing, he ain't too into, like, my kind of fun and games.
Oh, but they're so fun.
I know, right? I think so.
I don't think I'll try that again. And I mean, like, not today, at least.
Don't worry, you don't try it again. You don't have to just go along with things because I'm doing them.
You
Like, you can
offered,
tell
I
me to
can't.
fuck off.
I would never.
Why don't you give it a try right now?
Nuh-uh.
Go on. I know you can do it. I believe in you.
I don't wanna.
Why don't you tell me to fuck off then?
Why would I do that?
Go on.
No.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay, sure.
If this
Is
friendship
he-
bracelet means anything, we'll get there.
Hey, don't do that. Are we bringing him along tomorrow?
Why would we do that?
Because he seems good at his job and he's a knight.
Oh, I mean, he's not a knight, but he is good at his job.
Mm.
But he's also a guard, and the Fallows ain't the best place for guards to be. And
See.
he is not going to want us to do anything that's even like a little bit outside of the law. So it might end up limiting us a bit in what we can do tomorrow if we take him. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, last question. Does he have a knight helmet?
I mean, probably not. He's a clerk at the guard station, which is bullshit, by the way, because he probably is the best person they got there. He is really good at his job, and he works really hard. He works harder than anyone else I know.
You
But
should tell him that.
you fucking dare tell him I said that. Sister will have a field day if she hears I said that.
That's how winging men works. And
I don't need you to wing in men for me.
Okay.
He's kind of stuck where he is. He couldn't even be a squire if he wanted to,
Why not?
because he's forsaken.
Oh, huh? I thought that was like, huh?
Yeah,
He's
you can't
like
really
trying to piece stuff together real hard.
you can't really get up into high possessions if you're forsaken. And
is he?
Kandor is.
Knight.
He ain't a knight, Cova.
Well,
He's knightly. I'll give him that. He'd make a great knight if he could, get there. But
did you? Am I allowed to ask if you about Forsaken stuff?
yeah, sure.
Is it? How did it happen? I mean, I'm assuming it was the same moment for you guys.
Oh, yeah, we don't really talk about the trial. Me and my friends have like a rule. All my friends are forsaken, by the way.
Well, I guess well, I don't.
Well, apart from you and Wick and Kari, but you're
Well-
kind of new.
I'm not. I'm clanless, so
True. Honorary forsaken.
I could be Forsaken someday.
Yeah. One of us.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, but we have a rule among our friend group, which is just that you don't talk about the trials.
See, can I ask about the trial?
Nope.
We'll get there someday if that friendship doesn't mean anything to you.
Speaking of that, actually, I kind of wanted to say that I'm sorry if I fucked up earlier.
What would you have messed up?
He kind of puts his hand up and waves his pinky.
Oh, It's fine.
Yeah, it don't have to be fine, Cova. You can be mad about it, you know.
Well, everyone's got swears and pinkies sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, I knew it was going to be. I knew it wasn't cool. I did it anyway. I'm sorry.
I mean, I dragged you to the temple, which I knew wasn't cool with you, so even Stevens.
Well, so long as we're all right.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't want to like fuck up a good thing, you know.
Aww. Have a good night, Ritz.
I mean, we can keep talking if you want.
You gotta sleep. I know you've been awake.
Yeah, but I find it easiest to sleep when I'm talking to people, you know.
Mm-hmm. That just means I'm gonna sit here in a chair and talk to you till you fall asleep. You know that, right?
I mean, is that okay with you?
I just start shoving over a chair. All right. Do you need me to read you a bedtime story, or?
I mean, you could tell me a bit about Galad if you want.
Oh, okay. Glad. It's been a while. What do you want to know about it?
The ocean.
Oh, I love
Is it
you.
true that it like meets the sky and like you can't see? There ain't no land because it's so big.
Yeah. If you stand on a beach and you look at the water, and there's no like other island or buildings or anything, it's just a line, and the bottom is blue, and the top is sometimes blue, sometimes orange. It's depending on the sun. And it's really, if you're like on a boat, even sometimes, if you look out, sometimes you can see the curve of the land, of like the planet. I don't really know how that works, but it's round ish.
Ritz is asleep.
Got him. Mission accomplished.
Nice.
I'm back into bed
All right.
after journaling a bit.
So, as the two of you finally fall asleep, Wick, you are having a dream,
Oh.
a nightmare. You are standing in a desolate alleyway, looking at an abandoned well. Its edges are covered in blood that is seeping out. And you see someone's hand reaching out of there. What do you do?
Whoa. Oh.
She moves towards the well.
As you get closer, the well seems to get darker and darker. And as you get to the side of it, you see that the hand reaching out is Osmi's hand. You see her struggling to stay on the edge of that well, but her hands are covered in blood and she's slipping.
Try to grab her.
Give me an athletics check, Wick.
Oh. $21.
You try to grab, but your hands are heavy like lead. You try to grasp her wrist, but it's slippery in your grasp. You do your best to try and pull her out, but the more you pull, the heavier she becomes. And you see her wide-eyed stare, looking at you. And she says, "Let go." And you wake up.
Gah! What time is it?
It's morning. It's morning and sunlight is streaming through the windows. The weather is nice. And you see Kari already up, putting her armor on and getting ready for the day.
Does Wicket like make any noise? Are they like
Yes.
looking or sounding distressed?
Yes. When Wick woke up, it was with a startled yelp, and you see beads of cold sweat.
Are you all right?
I had a nightmare.
Oh.
D- how much truth do you think dreams can hold?
Well, if there's a god involved, hard to say. Are you worried about your family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dreams can be nonsense, and I don't usually believe that they mean much, but I've been proven wrong these past couple days on, higher powers and shit. And she tells you about the dream.
Hmm.
I
You mentioned Osmi's like arm was getting heavier as you tried to pull her out. Was that the gist of the dream, like trying to reach out? But
yeah, I couldn't. She told me to let go, and I hope she's doing okay.
yeah. When was the last time you saw her?
Maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
I don't know how long.
Mhm.
I don't know how
It's
long
been
it is to get.
about a month.
About a month.
Hmm. You mentioned she's not actually in the city, right? She lives elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. She lives in Gallad.
Yeah. Glad.
I don't. We've had some close encounters, or where we got out of places by the skin of our teeth, and I don't know what I would do if something happened to her and I wasn't there. Although maybe that's for the best.
Perhaps it's about attachment. But I imagine you two have quite a lot of history. Maybe it means something more, something you're holding on to.
She's my other half. She's the one who found me. I haven't known a time where she hasn't been there next to me. And because of that, she's put herself in crossfires that I wouldn't wish on anybody. I'm sure it's nothing. And she starts packing up her stuff.
Before you start like moving around, Kari will like dab a little cloth with some water and wipe your probably quite damp head with. Yeah, I imagine you two have a very strong bond. And you mentioned, if it's all right me asking, you mentioned you didn't have much family.
Mm-hmm.
Who took care of you?
Osmi's family. I don't remember much from my childhood. I just remember nothing, and then she was there. And they took care of me as if they were my kin. And the Boar clan in general, they're pretty good at the whole community. It takes a village kind of a thing.
Yeah. No, it's quite similar to the Moon Bears in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
You spent so much time alone.
Well, I don't know if I was alone. I genuinely don't know.
Mhm.
But
She
Hmm?
grabs your hand and under a reassurance.
Mhm.
Just gives a little squeeze.
she squeezes back. She squeezes back.
Mm. I suppose I haven't said much about the accident. Your
Mhm.
dream is quite similar to one that I suppose haunts some degree.
Oh.
The accident. There was a loss, and my niece was in the cart with me, and she didn't make the attack. She didn't make it out.
Wick squeezes your hand.
And gives a tight squeeze back. It's hard to let go of pain. But with enough perseverance, with enough hope, we can make it through. I don't think you'll be losing Osmi anytime soon. But the attachment we hold can stop us from moving on, from succeeding. But if there's anything holding you back, we'll be there for you.
Mhm. She just... You see tears start to well up in her eyes, and she hugs you and buries her face in the crook of your shoulder.
Yeah. She gives a big hug back.
All right. As the two of you spend some time with each other, hugging and getting ready to mentally brave the day again, one by one, you guys find yourselves at the first floor. You see that the night's revelry has long since finished, and the place is pretty empty. There's a couple of people eating breakfast, but most of the tables are free for you, and the breakfast has been already served.
Hey, Rich.
Yeah.
Should we open Petrie's door?
Oh. Yeah. Let's do that right now.
Yeah.
All right. He'll go and open Petrie's door and peek in.
All right. So, chat, roll me a d20.
Oh my god.
Rise and shine, Petrie.
The tonal shift.
It's perfect.
Yeah. A 9. Okay. It's pretty good. With Betrie's bonus to attack, that's... What's your AC, Ritz?
My AC, I think it's hold on, let me check. I think it's 15.
15, okay.
Yeah.
You see a chamber pot flying towards your head. You duck out of the way just on time. But Kova, Wick, and Kari, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
God.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. All right.
Oh no.
You see, Ritz was ready, so he ducked just in time, but all of you see the chamber pot flying out of the room, and bonking on the wall and splashing all three of you with some less than desirable liquids. And you see on top of the bed, Ritz, a hungover battery standing there and said, I have been waiting for hours. What is going on?
Oh.
What the hell was wrong with you?
What's
Battery,
wrong with
calm
you?
down, calm down.
Why did you close the door?
Can we go in? Can we go in and shut the door behind us?
Are you asking him or are you asking the DM?
I'm asking the group.
Yeah, are you all going? Was that puke in there or was that water?
Oh,
I want to know.
it's a beautiful mixture.
Oh.
Betry, we had to lock you in because you were mouthing off about Gwendoline and people were looking. We had to keep you safe.
What do you mean? I was just telling people about our adventure. Is that bad?
Betry, you can't say that shit, Betry. Gwen told us not to.
I don't have spare clothes.
What? She didn't tell me nothing. You
Well, we're
clearly
telling you not
decided not to take me to meet one of the most important people in the city. What happened to the
Well-
partnership?
Well, Betry, if you remember the partnership, then maybe today we can take some whiskey around with us, right? We can get into the House of the Dough for you. But you have to stop telling people about Gwendoline.
Oh no.
Ritz, give me a persuasion check. With a disadvantage, because you closed him for the night.
I'm using my advantage.
Important
persuasion?
roll. Yes, persuasion.
Oh,
Big 4.
big 4.
Big 4.
Strong 4.
Strong 4. He wraps himself in one of the unsullied sheets, like a toga, and nose raised high and with a proud tilt to his face, he says, I must leave for the bath. And he, tip, 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 goes out of the room.
I don't. Guys, hey.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry.
You look at Wick and you can see steam is rising off of her, and it does not smell good.
Oh, yeah.
If that man throws his bodily waste at us again, I will teach him a lesson in defenestration.
Sorry, I'm gonna
At
kill him.
least to you, it hit you above, like below the shoulders.
Sorry, I'll help you. I'll help you kill
It's
him.
in my hair.
I got some spare clothes at my place at Boots and Lodgings if you guys want to change.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I did not foresee that happening.
At least if we're digging him a grave, it won't have to be as deep as 6 foot.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Damn.
Whoa, Carrie.
Damn.
Oh,
All right. So the 4 of you grab a quick breakfast and leave, and you're going towards the Fallows, yes?
Uh-huh.
We get them in to-go boxes because we're so stinky.
Yeah, you're so stinky. They just give you a couple and then you leave. And by the way, as you go through the Bard's Row part of the city, you do notice that there's quite a few like clothing shops as well. So if that interests you, it is available.
I mean, this might be a pretty good time for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
you
was-
guys want to check out
Well-
what they got?
I was pretty okay with my clothes before they got puked on, but I need
Wouldn't hurt.
them clean.
Wouldn't hurt to get a change of...
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair. We can wash the old ones at mine anyway. So
Yeah.
Will they let us in with this?
Carrie looks all right.
It's the smell that I'm worried about.
I mean,
I
maybe
might
they'll
have-
want us to get out faster. Maybe they'll give us a discount.
Maybe. You know what? What if we got to lose?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a spirit.
All right.
Because I do need new clothes.
So, we'll quickly go over the things that you wish to buy, and I'll tell you how much money you need to take off. Okay?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, as I understand, do all of you want to get a new change of clothes?
Yeah,
Not
something
rich. Yeah.
fair just to have while the others are waiting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for Kova, Wick, and Kari. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to describe what kind of clothing you're looking for?
Yeah. Is it like what kind of store is it? What kind of like?
So in Bard's Row, there's a lot of different stores. So instead of role playing, going into each and every one, you just tell me what you're looking for, and I will give you the rundown.
Kova would be looking for something recognizable in terms of tone and color, something like muddy greens, muddy blues, browns. If you can get a sort of not as thick, but a loose sort of leathery poncho almost, with this more cyanish, tealish colored shirt, and some pants, and boots that are not toeless.
Oh, real boots! Look at you go!
Real boots!
And he has to find something to match the boots for his arms. And he might tie up the hair a bit too.
Ooh la la!
I don't have to model Kova's feet anymore. Yippee!
Oh my gosh, hair up
Beautiful.
Kova.
All right, very nice. Is there anything else you're looking for, Kova?
No, he probably just like migrate all of his sort of trinkets and stuff, which are a lot. Like, there's a few more in his pockets, but now that he's got less pockets, he's adorning himself with it a bit. And his mask, he would have more like, instead of around the waist, he'd sort of have it around the back, almost like a backpack situation.
All right, very good. So Kova, get 4 gold out of the supply, party supply or wherever, because you don't have any gold, but I guess someone's footing the bill for this.
Yeah.
All right.
Party needs
Here
like
it's mumbled 296 underneath his breath.
All right. Wick, Kari, do you have any thoughts?
Wick is gonna look for a shirt that is the same as her shirt.
Nice. Very
Looking for the
conservative.
most the normal tan, like just a low cut tunic kind of with the strings. And if the low cut doesn't go low enough, she will like tear it and pull it. So
Okay.
Hell yeah.
that she needs
Nice.
ventilation.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anything other than the shirt, or the rest you keeping?
I mean, maybe if there are any scarves or like anything shiny.
Okay, we'll come back to shiny because when you look through like common shops, it's pretty standard stuff. But there is a interesting shop that you might want to visit later. Also, Wick, I remember you mentioned you wanted to get some adventuring gear.
Oh yeah. If we can find caltrops or rope, or she was also thinking about if anyone could get her a smoke bomb or two.
Ooh.
That would be 2 very different things. So
Okay.
you can buy. So for the shirt, it's gonna be just 1 gold piece. You're looking for something very simple. You can also add to your inventory Dungeoneer's pack.
Yay!
Which is, I think, what you're looking for, because there's a crowbar, a hammer, some rope, classic stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Dungeoneer's pack is 12 gold pieces.
Okay.
Okay.
273.
Okay, you got it?
All right. Kari, tell us if there's anything specific you're looking for.
Yeah, I think I can grab something that's a bit more summery, and I've been looking at or eyeing if there's any like gambeson sort of armor stuff that's sort of fit in a way where she can still, move her arm like she does with her current uniform, where she's got the one free arm with the staff and the other's kind of covered up, so it both covers up the old wounds, and she can use that for her shield. Something that's it doesn't have to be like a full length tunic, but if it's about mid thigh or something around there, that's pretty good. And if she can't find one in blue, or some sort of bluish color, and it's if it's stuff that's just available in these sort of Ennersvalian colors, then she can grab that, as well
No,
as
there is
sort of.
There is a plethora of different colors. So the fact that the colors of the city are green and gold doesn't have to be for every piece of clothes. So you're good. You're good on the blue.
Yeah. I'll put a little reference board for chat.
Very nice, very nice. So,
Yeah.
functionally, we're keeping your studded leather armor, but for the different, under clothing, put down 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
All right.
168.
Nice. Okay, and as you guys are looking through the city and find some clothing and finally get into something that stinks of battery piss less, you also find that when Wick mentions something shiny, you find yourselves on Elven Avenue. It is a road through the Bard's Row where there's a lot of businesses and housing for elves. And one of the places looks very interesting. It's called Peacock's Feather, Boutique of Beauty.
Oh. What does that do, Rich?
Oh, do I know this store, V?
Roll a history check. Doesn't seem like a Ritz kind of place, so the DC is quite
No.
high.
Yeah, that's fair.
15. Okay. Yeah, you know of this place at least. It's indeed a place run by a high elf who makes very interesting, intricate clothing and accessories. It's for the fashionistas of the city. So if anyone wants something blingy or shiny, that is definitely a place to go to.
They do like a real shiny shit, like real twiddly, intricate, you know.
So like for Betry.
Yeah, Betry would love it. Wick, you sound interested? You want to check it out?
I mean, she points at all of the little bits and bobs she's attached to her own coat, and she's like, "Sounds pretty cool."
Let's roll.
All right. So you step into the Peacock's Feather. The place. Roll initiative. No. So as you step inside, the place is indeed very intricately decorated. You see emerald curtains of heavy cloth. You see beautiful patches of flowers in tall vases, and behind the long wooden table, you see a high elf with long hair, green liner around his eyes, and his pointy ears are adorned with long gold earrings that also go inside like the earplugs. And his satin tunic is belted with a golden chain. As he sees the 4 of you come in, he says, "Oh, welcome. Welcome to the Peacock's Feather, the city's best boutique of beauty. How can I help?"
Oh.
Wick?
Oh, don't
you
be
want,
shy. Don't be shy.
Are there like clothes and stuff that are shiny?
Oh, yes, and so much more than that. Tell me, what are we looking for? Are we looking for to dazzle people in the next party? Are we looking for perhaps a wedding dress? What interests you?
I just really like shiny bits.
Then you're in the right place. Well, shop around, the rest of you, and you, please come closer to the stand right here. And he gently takes Wick's elbow and leads her towards one of the corners of the store, where there's a lot of beautiful robes, one next to the other. While they do that, Kova, Ritz, and Kari, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh no.
Oh, what is happening?
Mm.
Oh no.
Nothing is happening, Ritz.
It's so shiny in here.
It is very shiny. I think Ritz is definitely a bit worried that he sticks out like a sore thumb in this place, because that is not a place that Ritz or other Forsaken frequent.
Yeah, he's just staying in the corner.
Yes, yes. Kari and Kova, though, you notice a couple of interesting things. So a lot of the things here are indeed just very beautifully, intricately made, but you do notice a few magical items on display. Kova, you see next to big stuffed peacock, you see a few feathers lying on a little cushion, and on the wall next to the stuffed animal, not stuffed, what's the word? Taxidermied animal. You see next to it on the wall a beautiful fan that is on display under little glass, that has clouds etched into it. Kari, you notice a few interesting things. Next to where the elf is showing Ritz some interesting clothing, there is a mannequin standing that has a cloak on top of it. And what's interesting, the cloak billows right behind the mannequin without any wind present in the vicinity. And on one of the mannequin's wooden carved hands with every finger separated, you see a couple of interesting rings, and one of them definitely looks magical, and it has a tiny, tiny face made in gold, a face of a raccoon.
Oh. Can I do an Arcana check on these items?
Yeah, which one are you interested in?
First the cloak, because I'm fascinated by it.
Okay, give me an Arcana check. Oh, that's very good. Look at you go. Yeah, so you check it out. It doesn't seem to be anything with protective qualities. Literally all it does is just billow.
Oh.
Is in the wind.
It does look very cool, but it just billows.
Yeah, I send a little mental message to Wick, be like, wait, look at this. I think this outfit is up your alley.
Oh, it's really cool. Oh, it's really cool.
He sees you get a little distracted and says, "Oh no, please, eyes right here. We have a lot of different cloths and textures for you to try out."
Okay, she's overwhelmed.
Yeah, he says, "Here's we have some silks from Zartan, very, very beautiful, fine quality. Here's brocade made by the best masters of the Alambrian elite, and of course, I can't forget some interesting dwarven jewelry that we got in. It's quaint. I think it might suit you."
A candid compliment.
Yeah.
At this point, she's scanning furiously through the jewelry to see if there's anything that she can. That's like, that thing's cool. I want to get out of here now.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Yippee! Where's the buttons? I moved them.
Yay!
Perception. Where? There it is. 14.
14? That is not bad at all. Okay. So yeah, you look through just the jewelry, right? You kind of ignore his attempts to give you some interesting clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no problem. So as you look through the jewelry here, you find that there's, as he mentions the quaint dwarven jewelry, he gestures sorry. Oh boy. As he mentions the dwarven jewelry, he shows you a few massive rings with some huge bling. You see one that is just like a ruby as big as your eyeball on one of the rings. It looks like it can kill someone if you punch with it. That's pretty sure. And you see a different ring that he shows with a dainty little pearl that seems to be floating above the ring.
Whoa. What's that one about?
Which one? The gaudy one or the elegant?
The floaty circle.
Oh, I see you have the eye of a collector. Well, this is not just a simple ring, my dear. This is a ring of spell storing.
Oh.
It is quite a powerful artifact, if I may say so myself. Has been here in my collection for a while. It's waiting for its specific kind of customer, I think.
How much?
He gives you a once-over. Give me a persuasion check, Wick.
Oh, yeah.
I believe in you, Wick.
8. 8. Okay. He looks you up and down and says, you see, this little jewel is not only quite magically powerful, can save someone's life in a pinch, it is also incredibly elegant. So the price is a mere generous 2,000.
And the other one?
Oh, the other one is it's a common dwarven ring. It allows you to speak dwarven. It's 500.
That's really cool. What was your name?
Oh, well, you haven't asked yet. It's okay. It's fine. I accept your apology. My name's Elliston Tamaris.
Bless you. That's great. I actually have to ask my friends a couple questions real quick. Bye. And she just scuttles over to her friends.
All right.
I think I don't like.
Kovas, ever since being close to the taxidermied animal, is clearly standing very close to the exit.
Yeah.
You're right there, Wick.
Yeah.
You find anything you want?
In a perfect world, yeah, but nothing I can't make with my own two hands.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's cool.
I mean, the magic part. I mean, Osmi would really like a cool magic ring, but I don't know. I just.
Oh, you could have buy her a ring and send it to her.
I don't know.
That's so romantic.
It's been a.
I bet she'd like one that you made more, though.
Think so too. And she runs out of the store.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Is there still time to check on the raccoon ring?
Yes, of course. As you ask, he says, "Oh yes, this quaint little thing. This is a ring of animal influence. It's quite nice, quite convenient for those working with animals. Goes for a meager 600." I see by your faces that you might not have the coin. Well, if you're looking for something with panache, but with a, shall we say, a more approachable price tag, might interest you in a magic feather. And he waves his hand towards the cushion with a bunch of feathers. These are only 30 gold pieces. See, it's in your price range.
What do they do?
Oh, well.
Standing across the room.
If you say fall from a great height, this little thing can save your precious little life for only 30 gold pieces. So mechanically, the feather token, if you fall at least 20 feet, you descend slowly 60 feet per round. Basically, it's a feather fall for one person.
And is it consumed on use?
Yes, sir.
Based on what Ritz knows, does this seem like a fair price?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, magical items are very rarely below 500. Very rarely. For a
That's
one-use item, it makes sense.
It's an alright price, but we've got to bear in mind the potions as well.
Yeah, mate, we can always return.
Mm-hmm.
We can always return!
That's true.
Let's
Of
just not fall off
course.
anything.
Of course. Well, if you don't want these feather tokens, please come back when you decide on buying something.
Can we leave?
Alright. Yeah,
All
let's
right.
go! Thanks.
With an awkward smile and a nod, you guys leave the peacock's feather.
So smooth.
So smooth. I suppose you make your way towards Fiora's pharmacy then.
Well, actually, since we're around Bard's Row, Ritz might sidle up to Wick while they're in the area.
Mm.
And just be like, yo, Wick, actually, since we're around Bard's Row right now, if you were interested in hearing a bit more about the Tooth Mine situation, I know someone around here who might be able to give you a bit more information on it.
Oh.
If you're worried about it or anything.
Yeah, I would love any information you might have. I've been, yeah,
He grins. I figured you might, teammate.
yeah.
All right, this way then.
Mhm.
And he'll take them to the haberdashery.
All right. Very good. So, as you travel through the Bard's Row, you see a lot of different theaters and squares with people playing for money. And you come closer to a small theater where you see on top of the roof a few different puppets sitting there. And you see the name of the theater is The Tiny Tragedy. You see a big poster on the side, clearly drawn by hand with a not so skilled artist, that says, "Today's performances, Vianor the Invincible, an epic about the life of the Emperor for children and adults. And The Magic Hoof or the Secret of the Golden Hollow, a fairy tale about the dough spirit for the little ones." And next to the theater, you see a small building that is called Motley Patch Haberdashery.
Ooh. I peer through the window. Can I see anyone inside?
Yes, you do see someone behind the counter. It's difficult to tell because the sunlight is from outside and it's darker within. But yes, someone's definitely in.
All right. I guess, do you guys want to head in?
Okay.
All right. And I'll open the door and, yeah, let's go in.
All right. So
Do it.
as the four of you enter the haberdashery, we're going to take a short break. And then we'll come back and talk to whoever is inside. All right. So you guys are going into the haberdashery called Motley Patch. It's interesting. The second ago, Ritz, you saw someone in the window clearly working, but as you go inside, there's no one behind the counter. And then you see a hand puppet pop out from the bottom. You guys see a red devil-looking puppet with a tiny little black top hat, and you see it waggle around clearly on someone's arm and say, "Hello there, Rich. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yo, Mr. Mephisto, I missed you, man. I'll
Where
give him a
have
little
you
fist bump.
been?" Yeah, he bumps your fist with his head and says, "I've missed you, little boy."
I missed you too, big man. How have you been?
You know, this and that, scaring children. And
Your
who are
favourite
these
pastime? Oh, these are my friends. This is Kova, and this is Wick, and this is Kari.
Hi.
Everyone say
Hey.
hi to Mr. Mephisto.
Hello.
Hello,
Mr.
Mephisto.
Mephisto?
Yes, sir.
Say, I don't suppose you've seen Fliss around anywhere?
Fliss, well, I'll see you around. And you see as the puppet travels from one end of the counter to the other, looking under boxes, looking up on the shelves, says, no one here. Interesting. Maybe she's
Yeah, she
somewhere
could
on
be hard to find.
Yeah, maybe
is
she's
so
in the
entertaining.
basement. and you see the puppet go down as if by the staircase and gradually disappear under the counter. And then you see a tiefling pop out, and she looks like this.
Oh, no. I remember this.
Ritz is bodily clambering over the counter to dive on her and give her a hug.
Yeah, you see
I was
Ritz
so
jump
excited.
over, and the purple tiefling hugs him tight and says, "Hello, Ritz. It's been such a long time."
Yeah, it's been ages. I really missed you. I missed Mephisto too.
Yeah, he's been helping me around the store.
I bet he has. Helpful little guy.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, these are my friends.
hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Very
everyone,
nice
this is
to meet you.
Felicity.
Yeah, my name is Felicity.
Oh.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hello, I'm Goma.
Ah.
You're so cool.
Oh, thank you. I do try. Well, I suppose you're here for some reason.
Right. Oh. Are you the one that writes the Grapevine Gazette?
Oh, that would be me. Oh, admirers, I see.
Yes.
Oh.
Big fans.
Ah, well, it's, the job doesn't pay very well, but at least it's good for the soul.
Wow.
Yeah, we wanted to ask you a little bit about it actually. Wix kind of she's got some stuff she wants to check out about the Tusktooth mine.
Yeah, I got family up there, and this was the first I'd heard about the black dragon that you reported on.
She looks at you and says, "Oh, you have a family up there." And the puppet on her hand turns to you and says, "My condolences." She clearly speaks with the side of her mouth.
What do you mean?
I mean, a dragon is nothing to spit at. They might be dead. Oh, I'm sorry.
see-
I don't think he meant that. I'm pretty sure they might be all right.
Yeah,
You
don't mind
see-
Mr. Mephisto.
Her eyes are suddenly, like, the red pupils are taking on a bit of a glow, and you see a couple little sparks kind of fly out from her eyes.
Ooh.
Oh,
Exciting company, Ritz.
You- I mean-
Might want to keep Mr. Mephisto under control a little bit more.
Ah, I see. Not in the mood for jokes. Okay, I understand. No problem. But yes, I'm the one that reports on such things. As far as I know, though, I don't think you should be very worried since we have our best people on the job. And by the best people, I mean the adventuring group that lives in the city.
Is that the gold? Something gold? Something?
Gilded Grail.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Keep hearing about them.
Yeah, I mean, have you had any more news since then? Anything else?
I mean, no, they haven't returned to the city yet. But if they do, if they are victorious, then I'll be one of the first people to know.
How long have they been gone?
A few days. I'd say 4 or 5 now.
And how long does it take to get Tusktooth Mine from here?
It depends on who you ask. If they take a good boat, might be 2 days. So by this time, they either are already victorious or dead.
So let's assume the first.
That make you feel better, Wick? And he gives it like a little punch on the arm.
There is no expression on her face.
Oh,
Cool.
do you have good news, maybe?
Are the residents of the mine, are they trapped there or are they elsewhere?
Oh, well, most of the residents left because, well, when a dragon moves in, you kind of die or you find better pastures. There has been a garrison of troops nearby, so they escorted people, but you know how they are. Guards don't usually fight dragons, not their job. So, yeah.
What? Isn't that what knights do?
Well, guards are
Knights,
not
not
knights
guards.
necessarily.
Hmm.
Yeah. See, the adventuring group, they are. I think they have a knight with them.
I'm sure they'll be fine. Like, they're the best guys around.
That's what
They'll be
I
able to
hear.
take care of it. That's what everyone says.
You hear a lot of things, don't you, Felicity?
I sure do.
Where do you
kind of
get
a
your
thing.
information from?
Everywhere. People talk. I listen. It
Insight check.
pays. Okay. Give me an insight check. But as you do, she kind of really just ignores your suspicious look, and she just leans towards you over the counter and whispers, "It pays to be good to the children. They are in many households, and they hear a lot."
That's true. Oh, hey, how's your ma?
Oh, Mama's great. She's preparing for the evening's performance.
Yeah, I saw Vienna, all right.
Mm-hmm. That's the one. Nothing just like a good old propaganda for children.
You know it. How's everyone else? Is Cosette still at Boots and Lodgings? Is Snaggle there too?
Well, the gang's all right. The gang's all right. Honestly, we've been thinking of holding a remembrance dinner for you. We've kind of haven't had any information on where you've been for a while, so that was kind of the worry, but everyone else is doing fine. My brother is still a dick with a pole up his ass, you know, the usual. As for the rest, oh, I know Snaggle found some new flame, has been spending a lot of time trying to woo some lady from the one of the establishments in the rich district. Not having a lot of not having a lot of success over there. I think someone worked in the Primrose Vaudeville, but you know how he is, a hopeless romantic.
Yeah, poor
Cosette
Snags.
actually has been working part-time in Laughs and Lentils, the dinner theatre here in Bard's Row. Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good for her.
I think they were interested in her abilities for pyrotechnics.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is she still staying in the same place, do you know, or is she lodging over there?
I think she's still staying with Snaggle, but I don't know. I don't see them that often while you're gone.
Well, I was kind of wondering, do you want to maybe get the gang together again? Sometime this week, maybe?
You see the puppet comes alive and says, "Oh, we're gonna get sloshed!" And Felicity says,
hell yeah.
"Oh, that sounds pretty good to me."
Yeah, whenever everyone's free, we should all get together. See if you can grab Kanda too, if he's not still too mad at me.
What did you do this time? You've been here for what, 1-2 days?
Same old. Actually, can you give him this for me? I kind of owe it to him. And he'll slide a gold across to
A
Fliss.
gold coin.
Mm-hmm.
You know he's not motivated by money.
I know, but I just won't feel right if I didn't get it back to him.
He will reject this, but I'll try.
You just got to slip it into his pocket, right? Don't tell him where it came from.
All right, I'll try. Well, where do you want to meet when we have the time?
Wick, are you alright with meeting at the curtain call?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
I don't know. I didn't know if it was like connected to anything from 10 years ago.
No, it's fine. That's fine.
Curtain call then.
The
Same
puppet
old.
says, "Sounds like it's not fine."
I swear to God, if you say one more word to me, I'm gonna rip you from the scene.
The puppet slowly turns to you and says, "One more word."
Ritz will stand between them to insert himself between Puppet and Wick.
Listen, you shouldn't judge Mr. Mephisto. He's a good chap. Maybe a little abrasive.
Yeah, I don't mind him, Wick. You don't mean nothing by it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. I'll send out word. Should I send a note to Boots and Lodgings when we finally have the time?
Actually, you could send it to the Blue Eel. That's where I'm staying right now.
Ooh, look at you, Mr. Big Spender.
Yeah, check it out. Pretty fancy.
Yeah. Well, That's pretty good to me. For the mine though, and she looks to you, Wick. If I hear anything, I will send note as well.
Thank you.
No problem.
Right, Fliss, well, I guess we'll catch you later.
I
There'll
guess
be
you
a-
will, unless you go again for a whole month without speaking to us.
Not for a little bit.
All right.
There'll be a little hand on Wick's hand, sort of just holding a finger.
She squeezes your hand back.
Aww. This is going to give
There's-
Mr. Mephisto and Fliss a hug.
Mm-hmm. As you hug,
one.
she whispers
Sorry, no.
into your ear, Ritz, and says, "Be careful. There are some strange
Will
things
do.
happening in the city."
I'll ask you about that later then.
Yeah.
One quick question. The cat, Chester.
Oh, of course, you guys are interested in the cat. Yes, Fiora has been talking non-stop about it. She, I have a soft spot for old ladies. She persuaded me to put in an ad. I guess, well, if the cat turns up and it's alive, well, I'm sure she'll be very happy.
Where's a good place to start looking for this cat?
Probably up the trees. I hear that's where cats usually live.
Wonderful. We'll keep it now. Can you tell us anything about Fiora?
Well, she's sweet, old, smells old too. Good at her job. She makes poultices and such. I don't know, not really much to tell. She's a sweet old lady with a small business.
No weird rumors about her or anything?
I've heard one. You see Mephisto pipe up. I hear she feeds children poisoned cookies and then puts them into soup.
Well,
Just Kari looks down at Mr. Mephisto. Is the soup good?
Oh, delicious if you're into children flavor.
What other rumors have you heard?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Not much about her. I hear in Fallows in general things are not great right now. But I mean, Fiora is just Fiora. She has her little shop. Maybe you should find her there and ask. Maybe ask for a serving of that soup.
I have one last question for you. She looks down at Mr. Mephisto.
Yes.
Where did you get your hat?
In hell. And with a devilish laughter, he disappears under the counter.
It's
Perfect.
gone back there.
Yep.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too. You seem like a fun bunch. And she winks at you, Wick.
Yeah. Sorry about all that.
Oh, well, I mean, why would you apologize to me? I didn't stick a dragon on your family. Not to my knowledge.
Yeah.
All right, well, maybe we should
Maybe we should go.
all head off then.
Right,
From-
so-
From under the counter, you hear, "Well, this is awkward." All right.
Wick's just
so-
holding in a fuck you, Mephisto.
She's going to burst into flames.
Yeah.
All right.
A reassuring
So-
shoulder grab and be like, you let us be on our way.
Yeah, you pull Wick out of the haberdashery, and the four of you are outside.
That son of a bitch has a lot of words for a felt mouth. Sorry, that was
Wow.
rude. That was rude. That was rude.
That was
Yeah.
creative.
Mr. Mephisto's kind of an acquired taste, but Fliss is great. Fliss is great. She just don't mince her words, that's all.
You have really cool friends.
Yeah, like, Fliss can, sometimes she says the wrong thing to the wrong person, but she'll always give it to you straight.
Yeah.
She's a good un, Wick. Promise.
I believe you. I didn't wake up on the right side of the bed this morning.
Oh, you okay?
Kari and I talked about my dream last night, and
Oh.
you know, when a dream, you know, they don't usually have a lot of truth, but then you start to wonder if things are true, and then things happen when you're awake that kind of make you feel worse about the dream you had.
Like that one when you're like taking a test and then you don't know any of the answers, and then you look down, you're in your underwear.
Yeah.
Ever
Yeah.
taken? What's a test and what's an underwear?
What do you mean? What's an underwear?
I'm kidding. I'm
Whoa,
kidding.
new canon information about Kova.
I'm kidding. I made a
Commando
joke.
Kova.
I swear.
Ritz is laughing.
I tried to think that you guys do.
I'm sorry, Wick. I didn't
It's
mean for it
alright.
to like antagonize a sore spot or anything. Are you alright?
I'll be all right. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm worried about Osmi, and I think keeping my mind off of it is a good idea. So,
Well, we can do that.
yeah.
And Kova had that great idea the other day about maybe writing a note or something. We could write something, send it if you want. Check.
Yeah.
Check out. Check up.
That'd be nice. Yeah. That'd be really nice. Yeah, if things keep lining up, I'll let you know if my dream is I mean, if you see any wells covered in blood, I don't know. That's maybe we should
Whoa,
What?
that dream's way worse than taking a test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds intense.
I'll be all right. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. I think let's go help some people.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So as you talk, you get into the Fallows, and the first place you visit is the pharmacy. Yeah, Fiora's pharmacy.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, you actually find the first signs of Fiora's presence in this part of the Fallows, because on many of the buildings surrounding the pharmacy, you see little hand-drawn posters, and they look like this.
Ooh.
You see a poster with a tiny orange cat drawn that says "Missing Orange Cat Chester. Reward 87 gold. If found, bring to Fiora at Fiora's pharmacy." And you see little spots where the paper has been clearly damaged by either water or tears.
Oh no! God, Chester's so important to me.
Me too.
We gotta find that cat, guys.
Gotta find Chester.
I'm gonna start looking up at trees.
He's gonna start shouting, Chester! Chester!
All right. As you get closer to the pharmacy, though, there's something strange. You, first of all, smell something acrid and smoky, and you hear sounds of broken glass hitting the ground. You see a few of the passers-by kind of stop and stare towards the small building of the pharmacy, and the windows are covered in splotches of some strange yellowish slime, and inside clearly something's happening.
Running in.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Running after slower than the rest of them.
All right. So as you guys run in, you open the door. Who's in front?
Not me.
Ritz would have gone immediately, but I don't know about you guys.
He would have
All
gone
right.
immediately, but it doesn't matter.
Quickly
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Last.
because Ritz knows most about the Fallows, I think it makes sense that he's in front. So Ritz, you open the door, and you see that Fiora is actually standing, tiny gnomish old woman, standing at the far corner of the room with a broom in her hands, swatting away something strange. There's an amorphous, large yellow slime in the center of the pharmacy. You see bits of glass around and clear splotches of alchemical liquids. Either something happened with the reagents or a creature busted in, but you see this amorphous being currently advancing on Fiora. Roll initiative.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Oh, Rich
So-
has the advantage, right?
This,
Oh, no,
it's a
I
new
used
day.
it.
It's a new day.
No. Kari gave Ritz the initiative advantage.
Wasn't that yesterday?
Oh,
I think it just sticks till you roll initiative, as far as I remember.
does it?
Kari
sure.
can give us an update on how long it takes. But yeah, just roll a dex check and we shall see what we have.
Slime time.
Slime time! Okay.
Oh,
Alrighty.
it's start combat, isn't it?
Uh,
No, it's start.
yeah, I think it stays.
Yeah.
Huh?
Until it's used.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Jesus.
Until it's rolled or until
Well,
you.
Oh, Kova, you.
Okay,
stupid,
no problem.
stupid
No
little
problem.
Aw,
In that
Kova.
case, Ritz can roll with advantage, but I see the advantage doesn't help.
Oh no.
I got 13. It's
Aw.
okay. Thank you, though.
Good to have either way. Alrighty,
Yeah, it is.
so let's see what we are looking at right now. So, Ritz with a strong 13, I see, yeah? Okay.
Yep.
Oh boy, guys, what's happening?
Oh,
it's,
dear.
it's just a slime, nothing bad's gonna happen. Okay, Kova with a big 2, Kari with a 5, Ritz with a 13, and Wick with a 19. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So, Wick, as you watch over Ritz's shoulder, you see this blob standing in the middle of the room advancing at the old lady. What are you gonna do?
She immediately looks around and she's like, bad thing, and she pulls out her gun and she takes a shot at it.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
great. Give me an
Light 'em
attack.
up.
Her brain is not functioning today.
Wick
Let's
doing
see.
what Wick does.
Normal. Roll.
Normal.
Normal.
Oh my
God,
god!
yeah.
Starting with a bang. Let's go. 28, the natural 20. So you remember what we do. Take maximum damage on the dice and then roll the dice. Add your modifiers and tell me the sum.
Okay, so that's a 1d8 plus 4 plus my attack bonus. So that's 8, 12. My attack bonus is something. 2? No. Oh.
So 8 plus something, that's your attack bonus, the plus thing.
Oh, plus 4.
Okay, so 8 plus 4, that's a 12, and roll the d8.
Okay. Yay!
Okay,
10.
so we have 10 plus 8, which is very good. 18 points of damage straight out of the gate. You guys hear the blast and you see a bullet tear through the strange jelly-like texture of this creature. You see a sizable hole seared through, and you see a little bit of a scared face of the owner of the shop peering through the hole at you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. It's very good that you went first, because that shot distracted the creature, and now instead of attacking Fiora, it's turning towards you guys. Let's see. It's definitely not smart enough to know which one of you guys did it, so it's gonna just slap the first creature it sees, which is Ritz. So, let's get you with a pseudopod. Ooh, that's a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Whoa!
Yeah, I rolled very well. All right.
Slime got some good hit in there.
Got some hands, some
Some
pseudopods.
dexterous slime.
Okay. So 8 bludgeoning and 3 acid damage.
Okay.
So you see one of the amorphous blobs tear towards you and slap you on the side, and you hear some hissing of the acid touching your skin and your clothing, and it hurts. But that is all for now. Next up is Ritz.
Right, awesome. So steam, tattoos, it's raging time.
Let's go.
Let's do the rage. Ritz is gonna run past it straight to Fiora, and basically like stand between them and try and get Fiora onto his back. He's like, "Come on, Fiora, get on.
Okay.
We'll get you out."
All right. She looks at you with a surprised expression, but doesn't question it and just starts slowly climbing up your back. She is taking her turn after yours, so you can save a dash action if you want.
Here I was thinking she was on a step ladder. I can just pick her up if she's just on the floor.
Oh yeah. Well, she will do her thing, but you can take after her turn a dash action, but you might take an attack of opportunity.
That's totally fine. Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'll do whatever it's gonna need to be done to get her out.
Sweet. So you can hear her start to shuffle up your back behind you, but that's your turn for now. Kari.
Okay. I think I'm gonna try using a new spell.
Ooh, let's go.
Well,
Exciting.
I say a new spell, a spell I haven't used yet.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Oh, nice. So how big is the radius of it?
I think it's 20 feet, 20-foot cube. Yeah.
20-foot cube. So it takes up the entirety of this space. Can you exclude friendly creatures in it?
Let's see. Any creature in the area where the spell is cast is outlined in light. If it fails a dexterity saving throw for the duration of... Does it affect everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, let's roll those dexterity checks. I think, right?
Ooh.
Dexterity saving throws. Is that true, Kari?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh shit! This thing surprisingly rolled well. 15.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh wow!
Oh no! This is bad.
Uh-oh.
Two nat ones. That's
So
not
yeah,
good.
Wow, Kova has a 0, just a flat 0.
Yeah.
Zero.
Amazing.
Jesus.
Okay, so unfortunately the slime did pass, but if you want, you can just drop the effect if you wish.
Okay. yeah, that didn't
Yeah.
help anything.
Well, it did look cool.
Oh.
So for a second, you see those like beautiful silvery motes of light just completely envelop the shop, and all of you feel the slight sheen towards sticking towards your clothing and your skin, and then with a snap of her fingers, Kari lets it go.
Whoa.
Well,
Whatever.
All right,
I'll,
that?
bonus actions.
bonus actions. So who's closest to the slime?
Ritz definitely.
Ritz. I'm just gonna move up and give him some defense again because he's carrying Fiora. So I'll try and aid that situation so that they can maneuver past and he can get her out safely.
So mechanically, what are you doing?
I'm just moving.
Oh, here's what you
Yeah.
can do to make sure that they are safe. You can move closer and then back away to incite the creature to hit you, so it doesn't have a reaction when Ritz and Fiora leave. So you can take a risky attack on you, but save them the trouble.
Sure. Yeah, I can try that.
Okay, let's go. So definitely the creature is stupid enough to just be goaded easily. So it's gonna try and pseudopod you. Oh, it doesn't hit, I don't think. 7?
Hell
No.
yeah.
Yeah, nah. So
Yeah.
you jump back just in time as the pseudopod flicks towards you and misses. And next up we have Kova.
Kova's gonna grab trusty old little symbol of an iron hand and flick it into the palm of his hand, and as he does, he presses down and it is searing into his skin, and he casts Hex on the slime, and somewhere
Very
in that
good.
thing, wherever a hand would be, is also on fire. Oh.
Yeah, very nice.
And then he is going to, in the same movement, strike his thumb across his tongue, and press his thumb on the rest of his fingers, and clutch the symbol and cast Sacred Flame.
Very good.
So roll me a dex save, please.
I shall. Oh, natural 20. Jesus.
Wow.
Okay.
Yo, this slime!
Here's the crazy thing. Its dexterity is shit, but
Oh.
somehow it passed twice now. That's crazy.
That's my turn.
All right.
Yeah.
I got
See-
full 8 hours last night.
You can see a little bit of celestial flame spark around it, but its rubbery texture just is too resilient to be taken so easily. Next up is Wick. Oh, no, before Wick goes, Fiora is finally climbing up on top of you, Ritz. And where are you taking her?
Out the shop.
Okay.
Onto the
So
street.
because Kari got the attack of opportunity, you are free to go. Nothing's gonna happen, and you just park her outside.
Oh yeah, thanks, Carrie.
Okay. Are you going back in Ritz?
Yeah. He's gonna drop her off and just be like, hang tight a sec, and then go back in to help the others out.
Very good. Wick,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
She's gonna take another shot.
Yeah, let's go. Fuck 'em up.
Autopilot. Let's go. Okay. I gotta roll. Where'd the button go? There it is. Attack. Boop. Boop. Uh-oh.
Oh, that does hit.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
It's an ooze.
Yeah.
It's a little jelly.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. 11.
Holy
Very
shit.
good.
Oh my God,
Look
hell
at
yeah.
you. Yeah. You see that even though you are definitely not as focused as you usually would be for fights like this, still your bullet finds purchase and tears another hole through. Next up is Ritz. Oh no, next up is the jelly. So yeah, Wick is the only one that has been attacking it, so it's gonna slosh its way towards you and flick you with a pseudopod.
Bring it on. Bring it
Okay,
on.
that's a
Oh.
14.
If it's moving closer to Wick, does that mean I get an attack of opportunity?
No, because you stepped away to provoke it, so you left
Oh,
its
okay.
reach, so now it is free to move.
I see.
14 Wick
14 does not hit.
does not hit. Beautiful. So it moves towards you, trying to tangle you in its grasp, but you deftly step away. And Ritz, it's you.
Yo, can I see any potions around here that look like they might be damaging?
Sorry, what now?
Can I see any potions around the shop that look like they might be damaging?
You can spend a bonus action to try and locate something that would work.
Yep, I'll do it.
All right. Give me an Arcana check, I think.
Okay.
Okay. So
ones are strong.
you find a beautiful looking bottle that looks like it's powerful, actually.
Uh-oh. He's
God,
gonna
it's
throw it at
gonna
the thing.
It's
Yeah.
gonna supersize it. No.
So you smash the bottle at the creature, it breaks, and the liquid inside looks a little bit like Quicksilver, and as it coats the side of it, it starts moving faster. It is under the effects of a haste spell right now.
Oh, no!
Jesus.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
What the fuck was that?
You do.
Nothing. Sorry, I thought it was a fireball or something. No.
All right.
Oh.
You do have an act. Oh no, you threw. So you used your
Yeah.
bonus and action. Okay, well that's your turn,
Cool,
Ritz. Cool. So Kari. Kari, what's up?
This fucking thing has +2 to AC and advantage on dexterity saving
Yup,
throws, and
yup.
it gains an additional action on its turn.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, fucking hell.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
That's a great question, you know?
Yeah. I'm like, command spell? No, it doesn't speak a language. Okay.
Oh yeah, it looks wicked stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Hit it with your stick, Carrie!
My stick. Okay, I'm gonna try a guiding bolt on it.
Oh, guiding bolt, good idea. So that's an
Yeah.
attack, I think.
Mm-hmm. It'll be a ranged spell attack.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, attack. So I'll go for level 1 and last. Did that not roll? Okay.
¿Por qué?
Okay. Why did it not roll? Hey.
There should be a pop-up when you cast a spell for attack
Yeah,
or
yeah.
damage.
Oh, it's telling me I have no spell slots available.
Oh, that's
I-
because you didn't put in long rest.
Oh, you can click on the slot. There's just a small little square
Yeah.
triangle thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay, that's the description. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh.
beautiful! 24.
Nice.
The spell that worked. I think that's
Yeah.
the first one.
Hell
All right,
yeah.
give me that sweet damage.
Yeah. Alrighty.
That's gonna be good. 9, very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. How does your guiding bolt look, Kari?
Ooh. In her case, her symbol lights up, and she uses the same hand that she normally has with the shield. It's kind of like hooked up to her forearm, so she uses that to fire off with the spell, and it just sort of has like these little celestial wisps. You can almost see like stars and constellations within these little beams of light shooting out.
Very good. So, Kova, you recognize the spell, but instead of the celestial fire, you see these like motes of star-like energy flash towards this creature, and you see splatter of that yellowish slime cover the walls as it is clearly getting smaller and smaller under the barrage of this damage. It is not looking good, guys. It's not looking good for this little slime. Kova.
Yeah. And you have advantage now.
Mhm. Kova is gonna take that sort of remainders of stardust or whatever is left in the air after that spell, and it's going to gravitate towards him, and almost like a perversion is a rough word for it, but it's twisted. Whatever light is going to Kova, it sort of bends unnaturally, and rather than a straight line with an arc, another guiding bolt is thrown.
Ooh, let's go.
Uh,
So you have advantage.
see. Yes, cast it.
Double guiding bolt.
Advantage.
Oh,
Okay.
Beautiful.
Another 24.
Let's go. Give me that damage.
Nice. That's fun.
So
I
that's
swear
gonna
it's 9
be
damage.
that plus the hex damage.
Oh yeah, you do have hex as well.
Uh-huh. I'll just put it on. Don't consume a spell slot. Just let me see. Let me see it. I'm gonna scroll up. Damage. Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, okay, so 12 damage altogether.
Yes.
That is very, very good. You see the creature gets blasted by 2 guiding bolts, and you see big chunks of it falling down and creating this goopy puddle under it. It is still standing, but barely. Wick, your turn.
She
Oh yeah.
she has not taken her eyes off of it. She's gonna take another shot.
Yeah, go for it.
Advantage.
And
Yes, you do have advantage as well. Oh, guiding bolt stacking
Oh.
is great.
Mhm.
Stacking
cool.
guiding bolt is really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Into guiding bolt.
Amazing.
Okay, and then bonk, and then
My
bonk.
guiding bolt guided your guiding bolt, which guides
Oh.
us.
Absolutely. Go ahead with the damage.
And you can see that her eyes are at this point a little bit vacant. And she has gone into autopilot mode. The any expression that was on her face when they walked in here is gone. And all she has is one little mission, and it's to kill this fucking slime. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. And you do. Ritz, as you rush towards it, trying to stop it from attacking, because of the Quicksilver potion, it has 2 pseudopods ready to strike. As you jump towards it, right under your elbow, you see a flash and a bullet whizzes past. And just before you get ready to attack, the ooze just bursts from inside from another shot from Wick. You guys are covered in this yellowish slime, and it hurts just a little, but you have defeated it.
Whoa. Ritz
Whoa.
face plants.
He lets go of the burning symbol in his hand real quick.
Very good.
Holy shit.
again.
Nice
Whoa.
job, guys. Wow.
Oh, what was that?
What was this? Some kind of evil, goopy guy.
Is that normal in here?
I don't think so.
Is
Is that normal in here?
You hear a creaking door as the old gnomish woman peers in and says, "Is it gone?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone.
Well, its remains are left on the floor.
Oh, thank you. Oh boy, this is gonna be a lot to clean, but at least I'm alive thanks to you. Thank you.
Of course.
Very
No
well.
need to
What
thank us.
happened?
I don't know. I think I was just too distracted. I was trying to make a new potion, and well, I'm a herbalist, not an alchemist, so that coupled
You
with
are?
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
I was trying to make a potion that would help me find my cat, but I guess I was too distracted, and it made this.
Chester.
Yeah, you know
Yes,
about
we-
Chester? Have you seen him?
We saw
No.
the posters. We're gonna look.
mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we've been asking around since we made our way here.
Does this kind of thing happen a lot?
Which one? The Chester or the thing?
The thing.
Oh, well, sometimes alchemical reaction can spawn creatures and such. Doesn't happen to me often, mostly because I work with herbs, but I was a bit desperate, I guess.
You know the recipe you would need to make whatever you need to find Chester?
Well, that's the thing. I heard bits of it from passing alchemists, so I was trying to piece things together, but clearly it didn't work.
Would Kova know if he has some knowledge on this that could help her?
Kova is not an alchemist, he's an herbalist, and she's definitely talking about alchemical potions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the difference of like druidic magic versus wizards, right?
Yeah.
It's also magic, but it is clearly more complex.
Would he know if he could whip up something like catnip perfume or something that would attract a cat?
You could just buy catnip.
Well, that's like just in your hand. I don't know if it.
Yeah, I
Is
guess
strong
what you
enough.
could do is, with herbalism proficiency, you could definitely, having the ingredients, intensify the smell so it permeates like bigger distances. You could try that.
Yeah. I mean, do you know if Chester likes catnip and stuff?
Oh yeah, he does. He used to love when I gave him this little catnip mouse. and she takes out of her pocket an old, rugged-looking toy, and she kind of clutches it to her chest.
I don't know if I've got much of the supplies needed, but since you're a herbalist, do you think you could help supply me some stuff to make a concoction of some kind that could, I don't know, be a very strong smelling catnip? Maybe it attracts them?
Yeah, that sounds very smart, young man. I definitely, I can give you the herbs for free if you want to help me find my cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about the
don't-
mess. Is there anything else that you would like?
I don't suppose there's a potion that allows us to speak to cats or call them. There was a ring at a shop earlier that gave me an idea. But perhaps there's a potion to facilitate the same thing.
Oh, I wish I had one. Then I would spend my days talking to Chester, telling him how much I love him before he... Well, never mind.
Oh, Chester.
I don't know if herbalism is much for that either.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
suppose you-
I have some health potions, I have some watchful rest potions, even a couple water breathing ones.
Health potions would be pretty nice.
Yeah.
Any supplies that you have as well for making more of the health potions, I could do well with, maybe.
Yeah, of course. So right now, I mean, you helped me so much. I'm willing to give you my entire stock, but I don't have that much right now.
What?
And
Oh no, that's okay.
She puts 3 common health potions on the table.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you.
Are you sure?
I mean, if you guys want to help find my cat, think of it as the down payment for my cat.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll do our best.
Yeah.
How much is that?
Each potion usually costs 50 gold pieces, but it's okay. I can give you them for free.
Free.
Wow.
Holy shit, we'll find Chester, don't you worry.
Cole will like start getting his supplies out, and we'll ask her for any like necessary ones that he doesn't have to make the incense bomb.
Yeah, okay. So she finds a couple of different liquids, a couple of herbs, and she will assist you in this. She will give you advantage on this roll. So go ahead and give me your herbalism or medicine if you want.
Okay, 18.
Okay, very good. So
Awesome.
yeah, that's definitely enough together. After the next hour, you guys create a little satchel that smells very strongly of herbs, and you know that this is gonna be a magnet for cats.
Yeah. So could we maybe? Could you lend us that mouse toy that you have?
Oh, of course. Yeah, maybe Chester will recognize it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And are there any like places where he hangs out more, or like any places that he goes a lot?
Any people
mean-
he knows?
A couple of times he got stuck on the tree behind my shop, but I looked. He's definitely not there. It's been a
So
few
he
days
doesn't normally
now.
go far.
No. It's the first time he's gone for so long.
Do you?
Did anything happen around the time he went missing? Like anything suspicious or different?
I mean, the worst thing that's happened recently is, I don't know if you guys know, but the clinic got closed.
Yeah.
Did that happen around the same time?
No, clinic got, well, actually, yeah, kind of similar time. I don't remember now. Everything's kind of blended it together. I've been sleeping very poorly. But yeah, around the same time, I think.
What happened to the clinic?
I don't really know that much. I know that Leify just... I don't know what happened, but people started dying left and right in the clinic, and Leify couldn't take it anymore. He said, before I kill anyone else with my poor skills, I should close up, and he did.
Do you know if he had any enemies? Any people who would want him to fail?
I mean, he's a doctor and a good one. He never turned anyone away from the clinic, even the less savory type. He let anyone in, so I don't know who would be against him.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for your help and the potions, and we'll try to find Chester.
Yeah. Do you need any help cleaning up or anything?
Oh, it's okay. I'm old, but not that old. I'll manage.
If you're sure, we're all here.
Yeah.
Well, if you want.
Yeah, sure, of course.
You've been so kind to us.
All right. So you help her scrub away the slime, and it's a sticky one. It's sticky and acidic, and it smells disgusting. But afterwards, she gives you guys a bit of tea with a couple of crumple cookies, and she tells you a couple stories about Chester as a kitten.
No.
And in a couple of hours, you leave the pharmacy.
And Kova actually bottles some of that ooze.
Ooze.
Ooze. Yeah, of course.
Nice.
Before we leave, actually, Fiora, would you happen to have any sort of I don't know, liquid or something that can remove these ooze and slime stains from our clothes?
Not yet, but I can definitely make something. I've been known to work on order, on commission. I can figure something out.
Oh, that's okay.
There's
It
gotta be
adds character.
washing.
That's good.
Yeah, your clothing
Yeah.
seems real nice and new. It's a shame to, keep it in this state. I'll figure something out. If you come back in the evening or tomorrow or whenever you have Chester,
Sure.
I'm sure I'll have something.
Okay.
Lovely, thank you.
All right.
All right.
So you guys leave. It's about midday at this point. What are you gonna do now?
What part of the Fallows are we in right now?
You kind of like in the southern part, very very close to the outer wall. Actually, it's this area where a lot of people from other clans live, and the healing spirits is not very far away from here. Boots and Longings is a bit further away though.
Okay.
Kova's gonna wear the cat incense. He's gonna put some on the mouth, and he's gonna wear it around his neck and stomach the smell.
Okay. All right. Okay, so where are we going now?
How close is the clinic as well, in terms of distance from us now?
Oh, clinic
And how
is
far?
not that far. It's kind of in the middle between you and the healing spirits right now.
Okay. What do we want to swing by the clinic to like check any clues out, or do you guys want to go straight to Boots?
I'm okay with either.
I think bits and lodgings is fine. I don't know what more we can say to Layfeed at this point,
Yeah.
though I do want to see how he's doing.
Well, we could just swing past it on the way. We'll just pass the building, We'll walk by it.
He does some medicinal herbs in his front garden that I'm sure he's not using anymore.
Sure.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
Let's just make sure that the building is still intact and everything
Yeah.
on the way over.
All right. So as you get closer to the clinic, roll me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Are those medicinal herbs still there?
Spaghettios.
Perception.
Oh.
Whoa.
Ooh la la,
Big
look at you
numbers, yeah.
guys.
Pretty solid.
Kova
Good
with
peeping.
18, Ritz with 23, Kari with 22. Very nice. So, as you look over the building, I mean, aside from the broken window, the building seems fine.
I pocket the medicinal herbs in his
Right.
front garden.
Okay, you grab a couple. Take a. Actually, give me a nature check, Kova.
Mm-hmm. Nature. Okay, 10.
10. Okay. So usually for things like health potions, you'd need to spend half the money for ingredients. And it would be 25 gold pieces per potion. Mark it down to 20. So next time you want to create a health potion, you will need to spend only 20.
Very nice. The perception that Ritz is doing,
Yep.
he is specifically looking for when spirits stop appearing around the building. He wants to see how wide the circumference is of like a dead zone.
It's not really as much of a like specific line. There are like little wisps of the dead souls that of people that just died in the Fallows in general. But you do not sense any presence of those dead souls in the clinic itself.
So there's just a usual amount that there would be outside, but just
Yes.
as far as I know, none inside. Gotcha.
Yes. So it feels like either they've been driven away or no one has ever died inside.
Yeah. Which we know is untrue. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, until very recently, you do know, Ritz, that Leifit had a stellar, pristine reputation.
Yeah.
Do we know about Kova's lantern doing things? I don't remember if we know.
Ritz definitely does. The rest
Okay.
of you, I don't think have been there when he's old.
To be fair, the lantern does flash sometimes as you just pass through the city. Not enough to like fully change color, but just like the intensity of the magical flame flickers a little bit when passing by like big houses, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool. All right, I'm good to keep going to Boots and Lodgings if everyone else is too, unless anyone wants to do anything here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Does the perception check include maybe keeping an eye if people are looking at us?
Yeah, okay, sure. I can allow yours to roll for that as well as you travel. People are not necessarily looking at you too much. Some people are eyeing the clearly new clothing, but for some reason has splotches of yellow on it. But no one really stares at you that much. And you make your way towards Boots and Lodgings without interruption. You see a big building that is clearly separated into two levels. The first one is a place that is selling and repairing shoes, and the second floor is rooms for people staying there.
Huh. It is what it says on the tin.
When you get in, you see Roldef, the elderly human cobbler that is the owner of this establishment. He says, Rich, welcome in, welcome in.
Hey up, thanks. How's it going?
Same old, same old. And he comes back to working on a shoe in his hand.
Oh, hey, I was wondering, you had someone staying here by the name of Moira.
Yeah, she's been here for years. Haven't seen her in a while, though.
How long's a while?
Week, 2 weeks, maybe?
2 weeks. I'm gonna turn to the others. When did they say the clinic closed? Only a couple of days ago, right? But I guess the nurse left before then?
I don't remember.
Do you think she's got something to do with it?
I don't know.
She's the only one so far that's got any dirt on her, I guess.
Do you know what room she was staying in?
Room 4, I think? I don't remember.
I
think they told us?
information.
Yeah, we do have that information, don't we?
Yeah, you
Do you know
should
where she
have
went?
that. Sorry?
Did she say where she was going? After?
No, she's not a talkative type.
This is a weird question, but did she seem distressed or anything when she was leaving?
He's gonna roll. He's gonna roll. Okay. He looks up and kind of mouths something with his like old sunken in mouth that clearly lacks a lot of teeth, and says, well, she was always like a kind of quiet type of lady. Did keep her place pretty clean though, so didn't have any trouble with me. But I know she's been, I guess in the days before, she was been moving her things out, like a table and chair.
Moving them just out of the room? Like, where to?
I don't know, I didn't ask. That was her things, so she just took them somewhere.
Do you have any visitors or anything?
Nah, no visitors. You know I don't allow such frivolities in my house. She did come back a few times smelling a lot like alcohol, but looked pretty sober, so I didn't ask.
Interesting.
Doctor.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm just gonna, go check out my room. Bop-a-doop-boop-a-doop-boo.
All right. And he just comes back to working on the shoe.
You have a room here?
Yeah, this is where I normally stay.
See it.
Me casa, you casa.
Oh.
All right. So
this
you
way.
open the
Spanish
door.
it's infernal.
Yeah, I guess. So, Ritz,
Incorrect infernal.
you open the door to your room. How does it look for people who've never been inside?
Oh, it's a little small room that's cozy and nice, and pretty clean. Apart from probably a bunch of clothes thrown over the bed from last time he was here, when he was like getting changed and just didn't put them away. Little desk in the corner, some writing stuff, little abacus there. Wash basin by the end of the bed, clothes hamper by the other end of the bed, little lantern. Probably the most noticeable thing is just that there really aren't very many personal effects in there. It's like very bare. There's a couple of posters on the wall, some pin-ups. There's like a rug that looks out of place. But that's pretty much everything apart from the clothes that's his. Behold, Castle Ritz.
Cobra's gonna start folding your clothes.
Oh no, don't worry, I got it. So he like walks onto the bed, just stands there and starts gathering them up, then starts like squatting down and pushing them into the hamper.
Are your shoes off?
Nope.
God, Ritz.
Never learned. Also, behind him, on the wall above the bed, you see those two saucy-looking pin-ups. What is on them, Ritz?
Oh, one of them is like a Hell Springs tourist poster that looks like it was taken out of a magazine. It's got like a lovely looking tiefling woman. Well, it's not a tiefling woman. It's like a
It's a devil.
A devil, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh.
A devilish lady with red skin is reclining in like a natural hot spring, with the water just over where you could be able to see stuff. And then the other one is what looks like an old theatre poster. It's like very worn at the edges, like a bit sun-bleached. And it seems to be a poster for a play called A Kiss on the Hellmouth. And that has like a lovely tiefling lady kind of with her, clothes being blown about, and she's like throwing her head back, and it's very dramatic and, doesn't show anything, but is risque.
Oh.
Cobra's like studiously looking at them. Like,
Check it out. He's shameless about it. He doesn't care. Pretty nice, right?
Do you know these? I mean, is that insensitive to ask?
Do I know him?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, wish I did.
Inside check. Inside check. Inside check.
Okay, go ahead.
Fuck.
Wow. Powerful
Titties.
-1.
Titties.
Yeah. Wick is too distracted
damn.
by the titties
Yeah.
We've rolled so many nat ones this session. It's
Crazy.
insane.
Yeah, it's
-2 it's a tough one to get. It's
That's
impressive.
insane.
-2. It's funny.
See, you've got good taste,
Lesbian.
Wick.
Yeah. Wick
Yeah.
is too distracted by bazongas to like put together a sentence, so you just like see mumbles from her mouth, and that's it.
Wow.
Rich sees where she's looking and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's a good one, right? That's you know, I told you guys about the incident.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the play. That's the one.
That's the one.
Oh. So
Yeah.
is it like a memorabilia for it?
Yeah, found it inside.
Was this from the day it happened?
I don't know. I kind of got it after the fact, you know.
Oh.
Place has stood empty for years. Sometimes we dare each other to go inside, see how far in we can get.
Didn't know you were a big theater fan.
I used to love the theatre when it was open.
Oh.
You know,
What's
but
this-
yeah.
It's a shame I didn't get to see the second act.
Oh, the blue eel.
Hmm.
Oh man, well, I'll tell you the
Oh.
story sometime.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. You mentioned a rug that looks out of place. What does it look like?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a big hand woven rug. Got a big eyeball on it. Lots of little
Ooh.
bone decals across it. You know,
Ooh.
little bones and little skulls and little bird skulls and eyeballs. And it's purple and yellow and blue and great,
This is well made.
isn't it?
Yeah. Who did this?
It's the coolest thing I own. My nana made it.
She's
Oh.
talented.
Yeah, she's great. She taught me a bunch of stuff, but not how to make a rug, sadly.
I can teach how to make a rug.
No way.
Yeah.
I don't think my fingers are clever enough to make something like that.
Nah, they seem pretty cool. Well, I'm not gonna. Hey, we've learned.
Whoa. That was the quickest change in subject.
That was a journey.
We've lived and we've learned.
Yeah, we sure did.
We sure did.
I'm not making another penis joke.
Yeah, it's a little slice of home, you know?
Yeah, does it mean
Wait.
anything?
I mean, it means a lot to me because it's from Nana.
Is Nana around here?
Your family.
Nana's
yeah.
at home.
We were invited to your home.
Oh, he's gonna like put his hand over Cova's mouth. What? No, what? Did you hear that? I think that's a bird.
What?
Mm-hmm.
We got other priorities, right? We got to solve a mystery, save some lives, find a cat.
What?
And embarrass you in front of your family, of course.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd need much help with that. I've already embarrassed myself in front of him plenty. We'll take his hand away. We can do
Yeah.
that another day, right? We don't have to do that today.
As long as we do it. They said
Where
that
they
I'm
live.
friends with the family. I've got so many friends now.
Yeah. Any friend of mine is a friend of the family for sure.
Where are they at? Where can we meet them?
Oh, you know, well, we have a place in the Fallows.
Oh. Yeah, you should. I met his uncle. He's a really nice guy.
When
He
did
is-
that
he's
happen?
awesome.
When we were selling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
When we went to sell the spice pouch, we ran into Uncle Wiles on the way. He gave
Okay.
us that job that we told you about.
Oh yeah.
He said we should come by.
Yeah.
But we got some other stuff to do, so let's do that instead.
Mm,
I can visit my family anytime.
we can visit your family.
All right.
Well,
Is-
you don't
is
want to
there
hang around in my
anything-
room all day.
Is there anything else you want to do in the Boots of Lodging, guys?
Wanna go look at the room?
Yeah, room 4. Let's
Which-
check it out.
Mhm.
Room 4? Okay.
Yeah.
You sure?
Mhm.
You sure it's room 4?
Yeah, that's what's in my
Yeah.
It's definitely
Okay.
Same.
room 4.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the room is locked.
Well, good day.
Do we have the key for it? Did they give us a key at the guard tower? I forget.
Oh.
Or
Well,
did they just tell us?
they said that she left. that she's AWOL, but she has a room here, so I guess maybe she took the key.
I mean, we've already broken into one place.
I mean, we could just ask.
Well, we broke
Because
into two
that's-
places,
We
actually.
could,
Yeah.
we could say we're investigating and
Mhm.
and ask if we can be let in.
Do we have it? We should get, like, documentation or something formal next time to, like, show that we do this.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Police
That'd be
badge.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to ask the cobbler for the key?
Yeah.
Okay. As you come back, he's still working on that same shoe and says, "Oh, what is it?"
We kind of need to get into room 4. We're doing a bit of work for the guards and for, looking into this whole doctor thing.
You might be
And because the
danger-
nurse was staying here, we're investigating.
Yuritz, working for the guards. That's a funny story. I like
He's
it.
with us.
God Master Sigvard.
We'll see, I got backup. It's true.
Okay, Ritz, give me a persuasion with advantage because the gang is helping you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, useful advantage. Look at that. 15. He kind of looks you guys over, slowly panning across the three of you and says, "All right, you seem respectable." And he hands you a key, Ritz.
Hey, respectable.
I'm
All right,
really
thanks.
proud of that.
Wait. So, is this the only key?
Oh, it's my copy.
So we would assume that she has her own copy.
Yeah.
That's true. Does she still have her key?
Well, she didn't give me one. She just left and didn't come back one day.
Huh,
Okay.
all right.
Did
That's
she
distressing.
do any rent?
Well, her rent has been paid forth for like 2 months, so
Oh.
I'm not gonna
Wow.
ask.
Did she used to do that, or was that a new thing?
That was pretty new.
Since when new?
I don't know. She paid last month forward. She said she'd be busy and just, I didn't question it because it's money.
See.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, let's check out this room.
All right. So you go back up, open the apartment, and you see that the room looks quite desolate, actually. You see the pretty barren bed. You see one table, no chairs. You see a wardrobe. The wardrobe is filled with clothing, but it is dusty, like someone hasn't touched it in a while. All of you can give me a perception or investigation. Probably investigation, actually.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's check it out. Ritz with a 1, Wick with a 10.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh,
Hell yeah.
Okay, Kova is pulling through. Let's go. So, all of you are kind of surprised by the lack of things in this place. But Kova, you notice something. First of all, you notice that there are little bits of paper. It's actually butcher's paper. It's clearly not made for writing, but you see some scribbles of like alchemical symbols and like disjointed writing on these like sheets of paper that are on the floor, either left here or fallen out of something. You find on the table a couple of coasters with a bee with angel wings on them. And the last thing you find is next to the slightly open window, there's a small note weighed down by a rock.
I'll put all of these forward to the group.
Oh, that's Sealing Spirits right there. That
Healing
coaster.
Spirits?
Yeah, that's the pub that we went to with Uncle Wiles.
Oh, right.
Does your uncle work there?
No, no, we just go there. It's run by a Playful Bee clan member. I'm assuming that's right, Lady B. You can tell me if it's not.
Yes, no, you are absolutely correct.
Cool.
You got it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we passed that place on the way over.
Wait, do you know anything about Playful B?
Wick and Kari, can you give me guys a history check? Hmm. Oh, look at that! Natural 20. Let's go. That's
Yo.
beautiful. So Wick, you know the bare essentials, right? The Playful Bee clan is one of those smaller clans that doesn't really have its own capital or its own land, just like the Boar clan. And the Playful Bee are known for their fun-loving attitude. They are very often comedians, mead makers. They are pretty, easy to travel, easy to move, kind of like the Boar clan, but their attitude is very light and airy. They have kind of like a trickstery background. Kari, with a natural 20, you obviously know what Wick knows, but you also know that in many places in the Empire, although the Playful Bee clan is kind of seen as some easygoing jokesters and revelers, you know that they very often have very deep political power. So they are people that kind of mirror the Black Boar in terms of their peacekeeping abilities, but instead of being just intimidating and obvious presence, they kind of, have this interesting push and pull. In any crisis, in any dangerous situation, they have a special approach that leaves them kind of above the squabble of other clans.
Weird.
What can Wick look at the notes?
Yeah, of course. It looks like scribbles to you.
And do the coasters, do I recognize the coasters at all? Like, as I've seen them before?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Okay. Is there anything on the back of the coasters?
No, just normal coasters.
I mean, she doesn't have any drinks in here. How often do people bring up the coasters from Healing Spirits?
I mean, I guess that ain't that uncommon. It's like kind of a nice design. And there's kind of a thing around here where you can just take tankards out from inns, leave them around, and then the tankards get collected back at the end of the night.
Oh.
So taking stuff out of bars ain't that uncommon.
Did Kova notice the sound Wick made when there was the Playful Bee mentioned, or was that not a thing?
Was it in character?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It seemed suspicious.
Suspicious.
Yeah, Kova's just staring at you as he's asked you a few times and you've not said anything back.
What? There's...
You mean...
What?
You made a noise.
I make a lot of noises.
Yeah, but you make noises when you know things.
Hey, I'm sure if there's something that Wick thinks we should know, she'll let us know about it. Right, Wick?
What's on that note on the window?
Let's check it out.
You see as Wick ignores the question once again and just comes over and grabs the note. As you unfold it, it's just 2 sentences. Good work on the dust. Big sister needs another batch by full moon.
Oh.
I mean, she looks at Wick again.
That was not in character. That was me.
No, that doesn't have to be in character, but he immediately still looks at you.
You guys do see Wick just staring at a note.
Uh-huh. She hands the note over.
Who to?
I don't know.
Oh, thank you. Lazy.
What does it say again? Read it again.
Yeah, good work on the dust. We'll need another batch soon. Was that
Yes,
it?
good
Yeah.
work on the dust with a capital D. Big Sister, both capital letters, needs another batch by full moon.
Is dust like a common drug term that he would know? Or is that
Roll a medicine check.
oh, baby.
Here. Is there where the pixie dust?
Is this something that Ritz would have heard around?
Ooh.
The city? Oh, nice.
Ritz, give me a history check. 22. You know that there's like different drugs out there, but you haven't heard of anything that is just simply referred to as dust.
Yeah.
I think with that check, which is pretty good, 22, I'll give you this. Coupled with the fact that there are alchemical symbols on the butcher's paper, dust, like there are types of alchemical substances. Some are potions, some are serums, and some are dusts.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's like a manner of delivery of some kind of alchemical
Or like a
thing.
archetype of
Yeah.
Ritz, the word dust doesn't give you much, but you know you've heard Big Sister somewhere before. You're not sure where, but you have heard this.
Oh.
Big sister. Feel like I've heard that somewhere. Big sister.
like in a family.
Got no clue, to be honest. I can't recall it. Guess we could ask about it, but it might not be the kind of thing we want to ask about.
Would your good friend Alneric know anything about it?
I can ask him.
No, he doesn't know anything, and we're not going to go and talk to him anymore.
You
Is
seem nice.
that
He's not nice.
you can see that Wick is starting to put pieces together.
He looks at you again.
Yo, Wick, looking smart. You got something?
Does Alneric hang out at the Healing Spirits?
That's one of his spots, yeah. You don't know him, do you?
I hope not.
Me
You
too.
think he's peddling to the nurse? Was he in cahoots with a nurse? She
Alneric,
said- is he a big sister?
he buys things and he loans out money sometimes. That's kind of his thing. But he's a bit of a scumbag.
Oh, so that's why. Oh my. Got it
You
now.
hear a voice from the doorway say, "Scumbag, did I hear my name?"
Oh!
And you see peeking in a man in his late 40s, 50s, in a soldier's garb. You see Virek standing there.
Virek!
Oh.
Hey,
Yo, guys, this is Virek.
Yeah, hi. I heard voices from the corridor and hi.
Hello.
Hi. Sorry, we were in the middle of something, but this is Wick and Kova and Kari, and this is Virek. He's the guy who helped me out earlier. I told you he was looking for his soldier friend.
Yeah, either you guys sleep in this one tiny bed together, or you're also searching for someone.
Yeah. We're looking for a nurse who was here.
Oh, is she gone?
Yeah.
You know her?
No, I do not. But the soldier that I've been looking for here is also gone.
Was he staying here?
Yeah, he's just in the room down the corridor. That's where I was when I heard you guys talk.
No way.
Did he have anything to do with the Bee Clan?
The Bee Clan? No, he's one of us, the Crimson Wolves. I don't believe so.
Did you guys go and get any drinks at the Holy Spirits or anything?
No, I've got here to the city and he was already gone. I mean, Ritz, you saw me. That was the first time I got here.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh.
Can we check out his room as well?
I mean, sure. It looks kind of disturbing, though. I hope it's okay.
What do you mean?
I'll just show you. And he goes down the corridor. He pushes one of the doors, and the door is like slightly off one of the hinges, and it creaks when he opens it. And inside, you see the room is in utter chaos. You see bits of a crushed chair. You see ripped apart a bit of cloth on the bed, and you see bits of feathers from the pillow. You see a bunch of just grooves in the wood left by something sharp, like a sword or something.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't
Doesn't look
joking.
good.
Is there any blood or anything?
Roll an investigation check, Wick.
I like those. I'm good at it. Yay!
Oh,
Yeah.
18. Very good, very good. No blood.
Vivek, are you alright if we poke around in here a bit and see if we can find anything?
I mean, sure, if you guys help me and find him, that'd be great, because I'm starting to get worried.
Did he have cat hair on him?
Cat hair?
Mm.
He looks at you with like a quizzic brow and says, "Not that I know of."
Mm. Covering all the bases.
All right.
The person you're looking for, what's their name?
He kind of looks away, and do you see like a slight hint of blush on him and says, "Ah, well, this is awkward. I don't actually know. We were keeping up communication through letters, and he would write CT on them.
What kind of letter?
Friendly letters."
Mm-hmm. Sure.
CT.
What are your initials?
Virek. My name's Virek of the Crimson Wolf Clan.
How'd you sign your notes?
Virek.
Okay.
I like him, he's straightforward.
Yeah, he's like looking at you guys, kind of questioning if he wants to get you help with this.
Do you know why your friend was here? Did they have any specific business?
Well, he got discharged from the border. Last letter said that he would be heading this direction, so I'm here to try and find him.
Oh wait, you said that there was an item that you wanted to give to him, and that's why you were looking for him. What is it?
It's a little pendant. Yeah, it's a little silver pendant.
Can we see it, just in case it's anything?
Sure. And he kind of roots around in his pocket and finds a string, like a leather string, with a small circular pendant. The pendant has the symbol of the Wolf Clan, which is like the wolf paw with grooves under claws.
Is he part of the? He's part of the Wolf Clan too.
Yeah. Well, I think so.
Right, Ritz is going to start digging around in the room while these guys are talking.
He will help you.
Yeah. When you said
Wick is looking.
Yeah. When you said discharged, is that just him off duty, or is he being like honorably, dishonorably discharged?
He kind of looks at you assessingly, because you clearly know how military stuff works, and he's like, well, yeah, he was just left on leave. He's spent a year there. It was time for a vacation.
Right.
I'm wondering.
You look like you're deep in thought. Have you found anything interesting? And he looks at all four of you.
In the room, or
in general, it seems that you guys are, following up on something too.
He'll peek at Ritz as a like, do we trust this guy?
Ritz shrugs at him.
Keep looking.
We're looking for an orange cat in Chester. It's of the utmost importance that we find this creature.
I can take a hint. I'm not gonna pry if you don't want to tell. Okay.
Well, there was something weird. I don't know. Like, there was something weird that happened to us in the forest. We want to ask about that a little bit. It was Crimson Wolf related.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
true.
As far as
we met another soldier
Mhm.
about a week back. It's out in the
Okay.
woods.
Not as kind
Yeah.
of a welcome.
Yeah. As far as we all know, the Crimson Wolves and the Sevelar Wood Elves have been fighting for a long time over the contested lands.
That is true.
How often
Yes.
have you ever seen the Wood Elves and Crimson Wolves together?
Well, no, not in official capacity. That would be strange. We are enemies after all.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's what we thought.
that's
And we had a run-in, an encounter with just that, aided by a strange magic user, sorcerer perhaps.
Sounds to
Seemed
me
we
like
were-
less of a Crimson Wolf issue and more like a bandits issue.
Yeah, maybe. Like one of them looked like a Crimson Wolf soldier, and he had a brother, and his brother went full werewolf on us, and they all attacked, and it was pretty gnarly.
Interesting.
Seemed like we were interrupting a ritual of sorts.
What kind? What was their plan?
Wish I
well,
knew.
they had a sheep originally.
Whatever it was. Yeah.
Then they got their sights on a different kind of prey.
Oh, sounds like a rough experience. I'm glad to see you guys all made it out.
Yeah, it was a close one.
Yeah.
I don't suppose that's related in any way.
Honestly, I don't know. I hope not.
Yeah, me too.
Where have you seen them in the forest?
Do you remember whereabouts that was? It was on the road between the camp and Ennersval. Do we have any idea? Can we like?
Yeah, you can say like Western Road towards Gilad. He nods along and says, sounds troublesome. Well, don't know what to tell you. Sometimes people just leave the honorable life for less so.
If I'm looking at these gashes, do they look kind of like the werewolf that attacked us? It would like match claw size.
Give me a nature or investigation, up to you.
What? Sorry, you cut out just when you were saying which kind of roll.
You said you?
Give me a nature or investigation, up to you.
Okay. They are the same.
All right.
Let's do it.
13. I mean, they might be. They look pretty deep and cut with something quite sharp. The werewolf, you remember that the werewolf was very chaotic with his swings. These seem that they've been done with more force.
It seems more like someone maybe fought in here with a sword.
Maybe. Or if it is claws, something much heavier and stronger. It's unclear.
Okay.
Is there any sign of like unfinished like food or notes or like some like anything that shows like he was in the middle of something or?
So what was the investigation? 18. No notes. No notes. You see that the room just was tossed, kind of. No signs of weaponry, no signs of like soldiers' garbs, anything like that.
The window open?
The window is open, yes, slightly. To get the wind in.
Is there a note in the window?
Nope, no notes.
Are there any like shoe prints, footprints, anything like that?
Nope.
Anyone else going missing from this place?
Well, 2 people so far, I guess.
Maybe we should go and ask Snags and Crozette about it.
Do
See
you
if they heard anything.
do you think the cat's related to the 2 people missing as well? Do you think the cat
People.
went missing alongside them?
The cat did it.
Well,
The cat.
people
Cat
are going
pervert.
missing.
Cat pervert.
It was Chester.
It seems strange that there would be an encounter like this without more witnesses or people living here and not hearing or saying a word.
Mm-hmm.
This is a violent scene.
Well, Moira left like 2 weeks ago. I've been gone for a month. Virik didn't get here till like a day or 2 ago, so there's not really been anyone around.
And people started dying about 3 weeks ago.
I will say the mess in this room doesn't seem too old. There's not enough dust here. So whoever's been here, that has happened like 2 days, maybe 3 days ago.
Are there any like scuff marks, things that seemed like, you know, if someone was dragged out of the room or things like
No,
that?
the only marks you saw are the ones that were left by something sharp.
Okay.
Can I just take a sweep over the whole room, like do an investigation to see if I can pick out anything that seems suspicious?
Sure, give me another investigation, why not?
And I'm including checking if there's any like loose floorboards or anything that people might have hidden things underneath.
Okay. Yeah, sure. A 10. You don't find anything suspicious.
Well, seems fine to me.
Before they leave, Cove is not gonna like turn towards anyone while doing this, but he's gonna quite easily just snag out a tooth.
A tooth? Come on.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's getting worse.
He just casually takes out his own tooth. Okay.
He's gonna toss it into like a corner or like on a desk or like in a place where it's not very noticeable, but he could view from it quite easily.
Okay.
Imagine Wick does an investigation now and finds a tooth.
Yeah, she found a tooth, guys. Virik definitely looks at you like, what the hell is happening here? But doesn't say
It's
anything.
like nothing happened.
Okay. He's like, so, where are you guys going now?
Well, we could see if we can find a fire starter and snags. See if they know anything, if they've heard anything.
We
All
also
right.
could check out the pyre, where they, you know.
That's kind of Sophia's domain. I'd rather not go there if that's all right.
Oh.
Yeah. Kari looks to Virik and says, "This CT. Have they ever mentioned any areas they might frequent? Bars, taverns, points, you know, where they spend time?"
Not really. They spent a year before this on duty. My guess is that he was just excited to be in the city after a while, you know?
Do you happen to have the note that we could maybe have a look at or take away? Look for evidence?
Oh, sorry. I didn't really take them with me. I kind of assumed that I would just find him here, so what good are the notes from him, you know?
Yeah, fair.
All right, well, I'm gonna go talk to the owner of the establishment. See you guys later, I guess. And he goes down. Ritz, as you knock on Snaggle's door, no one answers. It is the middle of the day, which is the prime time for hustlers like Snaggle. So the question is, where do you guys want to go now?
You guys did well. I get that you don't want to go there, Ritz, but I would be interested in checking out the pyre at some point.
Well, you guys can always go without me.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be now. I could maybe just pop over on my own sometime if you let me know where it is.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Ritz, are there any like underground systems that are still in use?
What do you mean, Wick?
There was I know, I don't know where, but I do remember finding some, seemed like abandoned sewer systems back 10 years ago in the city.
Presumably
I mean-
they're there then.
That sounds cool, but I ain't never seen none.
No one in the, your circle. How do y'all get around?
That hot
We walk.
Okay, yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, that's fair.
Ritz, you do know that there is a sewer system under the city. City of the size kind of has to have one.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've got sewers.
Is that where the
Okay.
hot genasi shit goes?
Well,
I mean, do you know where they are, Wick? We could go and check them out if you want. Do you think they're
I-
related to anything?
I don't know how to get in. I just know how to get out.
Wait, you're
I think I know how we can get in.
What do you Kova, what do you want from me?
you're being kind of shady.
You've been kind of shady this whole time.
I know, but
Oh.
I'm cool, cleanish.
All right. We're all shady, all right? We're all shady.
Yeah, but this could be useful information, maybe.
I
Is
trust
this-
Wick
Know
to
how
let
to
us know
get
when
in.
it's relevant.
All I know is that
I mean, do you think you could maybe slip a little portable hole through a grate?
Oh.
I mean, that's true.
I mean, I ain't saying that we should use the portable hole for like thieving or anything, because stealing's wrong.
I mean,
But
it's
it'd be
pretty
really
smart.
good for stealing shit.
No.
No?
Well, all I know is that there's a way to get out, and there was some sort of button on the inside, and it was sliding door contraptions. It
What?
was definitely a lot more than just a sewer. Let's just say.
You have to show us this.
I don't know how to get in from the in. I mean, I guess I could try to
Do you-
remember how we got out.
Do you know where the entrance is?
Why
Even if
were
you don't know how to get in?
there?
I don't have any clue. The only thing I know is we walked around behind the healing spirits after a drink.
And what do you think the connection is? That the Healing Spirits was a place that Moira went?
Mhm.
That's just where we chose to meet up, and I don't know if they're in any sort of cahoots, but
I mean,
Who?
if there's a Ritz, do you remember the thing I told you about back at camp?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Them.
Yeah. I don't know where they are. I don't know what they are. I don't know if I remember waking up somewhere else. I don't know how to get in.
Wick, do you think this is connected to the Doctor or like what?
It could be the
What connection are you making here between what we're investigating and the sewers?
Well, I
no.
I don't know if they're directly connected. All I know is that people are dying. No one knows where they're going. The guards should have a strong grasp on the city, and they didn't seem to have a strong grasp on a certain corner. I can't count it out.
So, what I'm hearing is that we should go and check beyond the healing spirits, right?
We could.
Just have a little look, see if we can see anything. Why not?
You think your uncle knows anything?
Uncle knows a lot of shit. I don't know if he knows anything about this.
Okay.
He's
Alright.
he's good at noticing things about the city.
Well, let's go then.
So, are you guys going to the healing spirits? Or better, behind the healing spirits? Is that what I'm hearing?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not that far from the Boots and Lodgings. And with your investigations here, I'd say right before the sundown, you guys get to the healing spirits. The place is already booming with activity. People are drinking and laughing inside, and you do see those like thin alleyways between the buildings around it if you want to go there.
After about an hour, let's see. I think it lasts an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'll just say an hour. He's gonna check on his tooth.
Okay. So check
on his tooth.
Hey,
Yeah.
chat, can you give me a roll of d20?
That tooth better be partying.
Oh, that tooth is having a wonderful time. It has a big room all for itself, baby. Yeah, so 13. Okay, that's very good. So, can you see pictures through it or just sounds?
I can. It's basically like familiar. I can
Oh,
like,
okay.
see my tooth familiar, if you will.
Sweet, your tooth
Oh,
familiar. So your tooth familiar shows you that Virik is back in that apartment, back in that flat, and you see him kind of sitting in the middle of the room, kind of meditating. You see his eyes closed, and he's kind of like moving his head a little bit, as if trying to hear something, and that's about it.
Oh. I can't. No, I won't do that. Yeah, that's fine. My tooth is gone.
Okay.
It is harmlessly destroyed.
All right. So the road to the tavern is a bit more than an hour, but by the time you guys get there, it's almost sundown. Are you going inside or are you going straight to the back?
Straight to the back, right?
Straight to the back.
To the
All right.
back.
Mm-hmm.
So who's leading the group?
I guess I'll lead to find the last place I remember.
I'll
Okay.
be behind you to light with the lantern.
Okay.
I'll ring up
So-
the rear and make sure we're not followed.
Mm-hmm. Ritz, give me a perception then, if you're trying to
Mhm.
check out if anyone's following.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh, thank God.
All right. So, Wick, you go through that thin alleyway that you've been in before, but a very long time ago. You go through the series of these narrow corridors, and you see a flash of green behind you. Kova, your lantern is starting to shine brighter and brighter with a sickly green kind of light.
Oh.
Kova, I think on instinct, freezes up a little bit too literally. He's gonna get frost, sort of. To others, it seems like he's suddenly in the morning, like dew that's freezing over. Ritz would specifically notice something the others don't, which is this sort of dry ice like fog coming from the scar under his face, and he's gonna instinctually cast Armor of Agathis on himself.
Okay, very good. How long does it last?
It lasts an hour.
Very good. So, Wick, you see this like sickly green light behind you as you move further in. The sun is already down under the edge of the buildings, and there's this soft twilight around you, and these elongated shadows right in front of you as you walk. And the alleyway starts to widen a little bit, and you see between a few different buildings an abandoned courtyard and a dark well in the middle. And that's where we're gonna stop.
Oh shit, it's the well! It's the well! No! Oh my gosh, the well!
No.
Wick, what's happening?